Hello everyone, and welcome to a new SHIRO show. We are here, we are awesome, get used to it.
Yeah, something like that. Hi everybody.
Awesome, get used to it.
Us.
Exactly.
Merry early Christmas. I'm
Christmas.
the only one. You get the snow though, so there you go.
Yeah, I was trying to find my Christmas hats. It's somewhere in a box. I'm still moving. So.
You're
in the middle of moving.
Dave, okay. You have your
I got
Christmas
enough
hat
spirit
on,
for all
dude.
of us here. I got the yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
I was gonna hold off for a week.
Actually, I know where mine is. Hold on.
Oh, I need my producer to get my Christmas hat.
Yeah, I don't have. I am my own producer.
Santa hat.
I am my own producer. My own.
How's everybody doing? Thanks for joining us here on the SHIRO Show. Yet another lovely live show, bringing you the latest news in the world of the Sega Saturn and occasionally the world of the Sega Dreamcast, because we like the Dreamcast too, right, Dave?
It's okay. It's all right.
It's all right. It's not bad.
No,
Thank you,
I love me some
producer Bunny.
Dreamcast. Love me some Dreamcast. In fact, yeah.
There we go.
I like it. Nice.
I forget how to turn the lights.
She said
on.
the lights work, right?
There we go.
There's
We've got
a
Mega
button
64
somewhere.
Christmas sweater on.
Yeah.
We've got Analog
Christmas
Black
cast
Sheep,
sweater.
Wiener Bob, Dragons of Saturn, Captain Hawden, Tales of Saturn,
Hadin.
Neil Henderson, Pudgy Bunny, Pierre Garot. We got Paul, Paru Nexus. That's Paul Bort. We got Frog Bowls here. Froggy's here. GG. We got Fart Daily. Who else we got here? We've got Sasquatch. Sasquatch in Time is here. Eric's here. And that's it for now. So give us a thumbs up. 20 people in chat. Everybody say hi. Get in the Christmas spirit. What do you got? Pat, you change your shirt?
I did. I got my Meg 64 Christmas sweater on, so...
Nice.
I forgot I had this
feel
one.
festive. Okay.
I'm the only one wearing SHIRO apparel. What the heck?
That's okay. It counts. It counts.
Wait, no, I think I put the hat back on, but I look like a humble broski with this on.
So how you guys been doing this past
Raiden
week?
got skipped. How does Raiden always get skipped?
How did
Raiden.
How did Raiden get skipped? Where is he? David Zaney, where are you in this? So if he didn't comment, then he got skipped. Oh, there he is.
Man.
Okay. There he is. Raiden, David Zaney, I see you. I need to play fast action match games. If I skip you, it's literally just because my eyes are going bad. I'm like looking at all these tiny little I'm just scrolling the list and seeing what everybody's commenting, and maybe I just had a hard time seeing. So we have also got Zeed. Zeed is, I believe that's Zeed, or is that Zed's dead? Zed's dead. So that might be someone else.
He might be Canadian,
Yeah.
so...
So, and Shadow's here too. We can start the party. Shadow Mask. Who is also one of our wonderful moderators. Actually, we got a lot of moderators here.
You got a lot of mods.
Yeah.
It's good, though.
I'm sorry, Raiden.
Up.
I will mention you more now because because just to make up for it. I didn't mean to.
Raiden's a cool bro.
Skip anybody.
I like Raiden.
Yeah.
I think I remember when I first moderated him. I can't remember why. I think I accidentally tried to do Shadow, but hit Raiden instead, and I was like, you know what, you're cool, you can keep it. So he's been a stand-up mod. He's been keeping the chat good.
Nice.
Keeping it
Absolutely.
well.
Stepped up to the responsibility. Dragons of Saturn said, I got my SHIRO sweater. Finally came in the mail yesterday. That's awesome.
Yeah, he sent me a link to that.
Sweater. What was
Send me a
the
picture.
Do you know what the design was? I forget what you said it was going to be.
It was the Panzer Dragoon one.
Oh, okay. Cool. Good.
Yeah,
I'm glad it finally got to you.
I also sent him another shirt. I think it was just another Panzer shirt. I can't remember, but he's got that coming in the mail. So super excited. Hopefully it looks good on your Dragon Saturn. I'm excited to see it. Send some pics when you can. We'd love to see you with it on. I like how Dan's hat's hanging precariously. It's like just a little.
I know it keeps the ball's like heavy or something. It keeps like sliding to one side. So I'm like, no, come back, don't fall. It's all good.
Don't fall, ball.
It's tough because I'm wearing headphones, so
Yeah,
I sit on top of the headphones.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah,
I used to. Yeah, sorry. We're saying, Dave?
No, you're good. You're good. I'm wearing mine on top of the headphones too, but I had to kind of like squish it down over.
Yeah, unfortunately, I used to wear headphones, but if I have to talk with it, it like annoys me, and I like to keep doing like this with my mouth to adjust my glasses. So I switched to earbuds, and it's a lot better, and a lot more pressure on my head. It's because of the glasses. So,
Like, are
but
those
honestly,
are they just earbuds, or are they like IEMs, like in your monitors?
I actually don't know what it's the Apple AirPod Pro 2s. I don't know if they're technically considered IEM grade. They do have noise canceling, but it's pretty good. I like them. I've been using them for like everything. Like I put them in my pocket. I can bring them to work out. I come home. I put them on my phone. Put them on my computer. I got little dongles so I can hook up to my little mixer board.
Nice.
Them's in clutch.
What's up, Malenko? What's up, 32-bit Max Steiner? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome
Who
to
knows?
the show.
Let's see if we can get at least 50 people watching. Anybody care to like share out the stream on their personal social?
Get some 50 people.
Let's get 50 people in this chat. Let's see if we can do that.
We'll play some Star Fox
it's
later.
the holidays. Let's talk about games. Let's talk about Saturn. But do we have any community announcements or updates? What have you guys been up to before we get into?
We actually do have one we want to talk about before we go into. So I figured we'll talk about the Game Award stuff because there's a couple Sega adjacent ones and stuff I like that we could talk about. But I think first we should talk about the community updates. Because we have really a big one. Get the browser up. So or it's gonna be in front of Dan, I guess today. No. Let me get that behind one. There we go. So, as a lot of people know, Daniel Fredrickson, or Dragons of Saturn, has been going through a bit of a tough time. He was diagnosed with a stage 4 cancer, so it's not been a great time. So, his family has decided to put together a GoFundMe for him, and currently he is raised about 3,136. I think that's Canadian dollars.
Canadian dollars, yes, Canadian dollars, and they're looking for 5,500. So, since this went up, what was it over the weekend? I mean, they're more than halfway there, which is really cool. And I think a lot of that has been thanks to the SHIRO community, since we've been sharing it out, and everybody here has been sharing it out. So it's really awesome to see everybody step up and help. And I hope that if anybody else hasn't yet and is able to, that you do help him with his medical bills. Because it's a really, really tough time for his family trying to deal with, all this. And so it's going to be a huge help, whatever we raise for him. So we're really thinking about you, Mr. Fredrickson. We're sorry that this is happening. It really, really sucks. But we can at least try to support you however we can, and this is one way that we can do it. And another way is just be your friends and keep sharing in the Saturn and just life in general with you. So we're glad you're part of the community, man.
And he reached out. I know he reached out to you, Dan, personally. Yeah. He reached out to me too, just letting us know how much this community means to him. And I had to just tell him, it's the same both ways. Like, you're a pillar of this community. You're one of the regulars in the community, always being positive, always helping out other people, and keeping the Saturn love alive. And he's even working on a translation project, which I believe it's like almost having to like get that affair in order with somebody else to kind of kick it over to. Like, that's the thing, is he doesn't know how long he's going to be able to work on it, right? So it's that's just it's sad, but we just want him to know that we love him and that the community is definitely behind him and his family, and just thinking about him for sure.
100%. We're with you, Dan, and yeah, we really appreciate everything you've done with the community, and it just really goes to show his character that even went through all this, he wants to still contribute to the community in a meaningful way, which is amazing and really touching, and shows that he really cares about Saturn, and it's just amazing. And we've had so many good people in the community that's donated: Pudgy Bunny, Bro Nova, Dan, Peter Malik, Bo Bales, David Zaney, It feels like I'm reading off the Patreon list right now. Nick, Nick, aka Pandemonium.
You kind of are. I mean,
Derek
because
Pescarella.
It's a family, It's the same. It's the usual suspects, but I mean,
and
we care about it.
We as a SHIRO organization donated too to the Patreon, to the GoFundMe.
Yeah, we made sure to, because he's been donating so much to us over the years. It's the least we could do to give back to somebody in the community in need.
Seriously.
He says in chat, did you see my Saturn Wrapped? I played more Saturn this year than I should have. We're gonna finish that translation as fast as we can. Yeah, it's this is the time of year where we're getting like your wrap up year for like what did you watch on Spotify, what did you play on PlayStation,
who did you message
Xbox,
on Discord?
The ones will be coming soon. Yeah, right, yeah, and it's like it kind of sucks we don't have something like that for the Saturn necessarily. So we have to kind of keep track ourselves. I saw somebody on Blue Sky like photoshopped a Saturn wrapped screen on their TV screen while they're like holding a 3D analog controller up to it, so it's like it's on their Saturn, showing like hundreds of hours and nights into dreams and bulk slash and stuff like that. Is really funny and cool. I was like, man, I wish this were real. But
I technically had something like that.
Playing a lot of Saturn this year. What?
I technically had something like that on my
you did
on Discord. So Discord shows like the chat and stuff, and they show like they show what you're like what Discord things, how many hours you've been in the voice chat and stuff. And they did it for SHIRO, so I'm trying to pull up. I can't remember where I took the screen. Here it is, the screenshot of it.
Oh yeah, they said that you, like Pat, Dan, and Peter were the people I talked to the most this past year. I'm like, yeah.
It's literally the squad. Yeah, the squad is Saturn, Dave, Dan, and my friend that I play games with. The games I played the most, literally, I only played 8 games this year on PC, and the only big ones are just Helldivers, Dark Tide, and then RuneScape. So very good. But yeah, the hours in voice chat, 122 hours. That is mostly SHIRO. So that's my SHIRO
lots
wrap.
of streaming.
That's lots of streaming. Top server Sega Saturn SHIRO. I wonder why. 5,000 messages sent. So just a lot of summary. They gave me this cool emoji, or like this thing on my avatar to give it like a cassette thing. I don't know how new I like cassettes, but I have like this cool cassette effect on my image on Discord now. I don't know if you guys could see that, but that was kind of funny. So
it's probably just listening to us, all the cassettes jokes that we've made over the
set these nuts in your face. No,
honestly,
but
you know what though? Like I gotta, because you like CDs,
CDs. Yes. Do you like dragging
these nuts?
Do you like Dragon Ball Z? Dragging these balls across your face. I should probably check this out saying that. I'm sorry, but no. I guess I just kind of like. I guess going back to the point. If you can, we're going to put the link to Dragon the Saturn to donate. If you guys give anything at all, he's about a little bit over halfway to his goal of 5.5k Canadian dollars. So. Give all you can. He's an amazing person in the community, and we're excited to have him in the chat and in SHIRO and contributing to the community, as he's always in the chat, always in the Discord, and always posting, which I love, and of course learning as well.
Welcome Max to the chat. By the way, Pat, can you make my box a little bit bigger, because it's sort of cutting off the top of my head when my hat.
Your camera's cutting off, so that's on your producer.
Topping out. Yeah,
is that all?
You need to,
your producer needs to fix the camera.
Maybe I can move it back a little bit.
Up a little bit.
You need to move it upwards, now you're looking really tiny. You're a tiny boy now on the couch.
Okay,
you're so small.
My back was hurting, so.
Breaking the fourth wall right now.
I know.
I don't know.
Sorry, everybody.
Pudgy's on the way down for the assist.
We can't talk about cancer with a straight face, I guess. No, I want to tell everybody, like, I was just thinking about Dan, and I was thinking about the situation, and honestly, like, I've personally lost people, close friends from cancer over the last couple years. We've lost people in the gaming community. We've had a lot of scares with people in the gaming community having like heart issues and stuff like that, and being seriously hospitalized. You don't know how much time you got, folks. So like, if there's something you really want to do, just go do it. Don't make excuses anymore. like, you know, I don't mean to make this sound like a soapbox, but I mean, it's true. Like, if there's something you really want to do and you're just like making excuses or sitting on the fence about it, it's better to just do it because you don't know how much time you have. And some folks, it's funny, like some folks smoke a pack a day and they live to be 90 or 100, and then some folks do everything right and you know,
hit by a train.
They die too young, you know. So that's just the cruel reality.
I've had people in my life that were both those ways, actually. So yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, like my
sorry.
sister is like the peak of fitness, and she's got higher cholesterol than me. Like she's got like terminal. Yeah, she's got to be like on incredible amounts of statin just to, you know, and she's just like runs trails every day and is like super thin. Yeah, so it's like it can be down to genetics sometimes. You either win or lose the genetic lottery, and all I can say is that we just love people in this community, love you guys like family. You mean something to us, you know, but just, you know, live your dream, I guess, you know. If you want to translate a Saturn game, go translate a Saturn game, you know. Don't say, oh, I'll do it next year, or I'll do it, you know, 5 years from now. For me,
just
it was
anything,
studying Japanese, I guess, you know, like I quit for a really long time and I didn't have a good reason other than it was hard, you know, so. But you know, good things are worth working for, and also it's really important to let your friends know how you feel about them and all that good stuff, you know, instead of just
I'll let Dave know I hate him on the regular basis, so that way he knows.
Yeah.
That way we don't
At
leave
least
anything
that way I
unsaid.
know. So if you die tomorrow, at least I know that Pat hates my guts. No.
Exactly.
Jeez.
No, I love you all both. But yeah, no, I'm with you, Dave. And it's not even just that, just like regretting stuff, because like regretting like you didn't do it sooner. Like with me in basketball, I'm falling in love with it, and I kind of am like really regretting not doing it in high school and maybe trying out for a team or something, because I figured I'd really enjoy something that would have made me a little bit more healthier and not sit on a computer and make me like overall happier in terms of like my mental health. So I think I really regret that. Now I'm playing a lot. Like I'm playing every day now. Like I'm playing for like 30-40 minutes every day at the gym, like training my ass off.
There's definitely something to that. And I mean, Pat, you've been just a tiny aside. Okay, so like move your body, folks, because your body needs to move, I swear. And nobody needs that message more than like gamers, you know, because it's like I love to Netflix and chill. I love to play video games. I love to watch anime, but you got to get out and move your body, because otherwise, you know, depression can set in really easily if you don't. Your body needs to move. That's the message that I think everybody needs. It's like people in Hawaii, they said they did a study and found that people in Hawaii have a tendency to just be less depressed. And yeah, part of it is because maybe they live in Hawaii, but I mean also there's not as much, there's a lot of like hiking and surfing and like physical activity going on if you live in Hawaii. So a lot of people are moving their bodies, and therefore they've got like the endorphins and they feel good. So, you know, Pat actually is the one who kicked it off with like going to the gym and working out and encouraging me to do it. And so I've been working out like the past year, and I felt so much better.
You look a lot better too, Dave.
Thanks. Yeah, I took a picture. I took a picture with my kids, and it was like the same picture, like years apart. And I noticed that I'd lost weight, and I was like, wow. I wasn't trying. I was just trying to like move my body so that I feel better, you know. But
And the craziest thing though, Dave, is that it's not even like it might look like you're not losing weight, but then you notice your body like changes like shape. Like I'm still like almost relatively the same weight, but like my shoulders have broadened out, my arms have gotten like
you train.
firmer.
Yeah, you get more muscle, you know, is what it is. Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely worth it. And like I'm noticing, even doing the body analysis, that I'm finally over that halfway mark. But like I'm really happy that you found that, Dave, because it does make you feel better. And honestly, having that energy makes you like, you wouldn't be surprised how useful it comes in just in the most random situations where it's like, oh yeah, I probably couldn't have done this like a year ago, but now I'm good. But
yeah, like if you guys have unlimited data like on your phone or something, let's just watch SHIRO show while you go on a walk. I swear, like it'll in the hour of SHIRO show,
there you go.
You'll get your steps in every Friday.
Well, Nathan suggests in chat that the January SHIRO Community Challenge should be getting our steps in, so maybe that's an idea.
Honestly, that'd be kind of fun. Like maybe get like a mobile Saturn thing, take a picture of yourself, like maybe like playing a Saturn game on the go, like on your phone, or like maybe doing an RPG or something, or I don't know, doing something silly.
There you go.
That'd be kind of fun. But...
Dance the
But yeah, do Dance Dance or Par Paradise.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Par Paradise.
Needless, no matter how you do it, it doesn't matter what you do. Just move your body, whether you swim or hike or walk or whatever. Just get out of the house a little bit and move your body because it's good. It's good to do. That's my soapbox.
So anyway, we're wishing you the best, Mr. Fredrickson, and we're wishing your family the best, and we know it's a really tough time and it's terminal, and you're being very very pragmatic about it, but still super sad for all of us to know that's the case. But either way, we still hope that you can be with us as long as possible, and we hope that the GoFundMe will help your family with at least with the monetary side of everything. So I'm gonna post a link in chat again for everybody to the GoFundMe to donate, and I guess we can maybe move on from here. You wanted to talk about the Game Awards a little bit, Pat?
Yeah, no, for sure. I would like to say, before that, I think somebody asked me on my shoe collection. Actually, I had a small antidote before we went to the Game Awards. I just wanted to, I tried to get some shoes this week. There was these Kobe 6s that were looking like the Statue of Liberty. Tried to get them on the app, did not win it. I put the L in the chat, got another L on that. That's great. I put a thing in for this other pair of shoes. It's called the Jordan 11s. It was like a gamma blue. It's like this nice black shoe. And I put in a raffle for it. Well, not a raffle to win it, but to buy it, because that's how you have to do it. I'm still waiting for the results. It's saying it's selected the winners now. I haven't gotten an update yet. I'll let the chat update know if I lost. Probably the answer is yes, since it's a hot shoe. So trying to get that one right now. I think another personal update I think people were asking about is Dave. I think they were asking, did you hear back about the N5 test yet?
No. So it's worldwide. So they've got probably millions of tests so usually I'll know by the end of January online, and then I'll probably get my certificate in March. But it was no joke. It was
don't
say if you passed. He passed.
We know
I'm putting up good juju. I'm putting out good juju to Dave.
I went there wanting to do well. I went there. I spent $100 on this test. I was like, I don't want to just pass it. I want to do well. By the end of it, I was just like, I hope I just pass. Honestly, I just hope I can pass. Totemo kibishikute. Mecha
Soyoku. I'm just joking.
I'm just trying to, it was muzukashikata. It was very, very difficult. The vocabulary part was a breeze, actually. That I thought was a joke, and then I was overconfident. The reading section was tough, and then the listening section was even harder. And my friend who did the N5 last year and went in for the N4 this year came out, and he's like, I think I did worse than Chance.
Jeez.
Yeah, he really went in confident on the N4, and when he came out, he was just not feeling good at all. So we'll see.
Do you have to take a written portion too? Do you have to write in Japanese?
No, they're talking about retooling the test, because that's the thing. The joke is that taking the JLPT just proves that you're really good at taking the JLPT, because it doesn't. It's not an indicator of your ability to output Japanese. There's no speaking or writing, and they're talking about revamping the test. So a lot of people I was
going to say, I think I wouldn't even be able to attempt to take the N5 unless I did way more studying of a different type than I have, because I don't do a whole lot of structured studying. But I'm just saying that I don't know how to write Japanese. It's funny because I can read, I can recognize the hiragana and various kanji and whatnot, right. But I have never I've been okay, how would I write my name? I can't even think of how to write it. You don't have it's weird. You need muscle.
You don't
memory
have the you need the muscle memory, which makes me
different from recognizing with your eyes. Yeah.
Yes. You can. Reading is one thing. Writing is a whole other story. obviously speech as well. I know like super genius introverts who are like N1 level translators and stuff like that, and they cannot hold a conversation because they have no practice like speaking the language, you know. And then there are people who like they can speak, you know, and riz up girls in Japanese and everything like that, but they can't read or write in Japanese at all to save their lives. So it's like it just depends on what area you focus on, you know. If you focus like if you have a holistic approach on reading, writing, you know, speaking, and I don't know, also like just like grammar and stuff like that, then you know that's kind of the approach I'm trying to take, but it's hard doing all of that at the same time because it requires a lot of time. Really cool app I would recommend though if you're interested. I started using Hello Talk, which is like a chat app, and it's free. Like you can pay for like more than an hour of chat per day, but like for free you get this what is basically a social media platform with Japanese and English learners looking for language partners, and you have chat rooms, like Japanese English chat rooms, where you can just kind of drop in and have casual conversations. And when someone like types anything, you can just click on the word and add it to your deck. Like you can click on a word and it'll tell you what the definition is. So you could be reading most of the sentence, but you're like, oh, I'm tripping up at this word. Just click on it, add it to your study deck. And there are people that like use that app exclusively to learn. So it's really helpful.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it does sound pretty neat. Yeah, I definitely people would check that out. I kind of really think I should sing you with their German or Japanese. It makes me want to get my German back up, because I think if I sat down and took the equivalent of the N5 test for German, I think I'd probably maybe pass it by the skin of my teeth, but then I'd probably fail the other ones. But we'll see. We'll see. That'd be kind of fun. I'll think about that. But before we move on, anything with you, Dan?
Nope.
Dates or pickups?
Nope, no pickups. I've been abstaining from pickups because you know, Christmas and my birthday are on their way. Although I do have a 20% off birthday discount off your entire order at the Exchange, which has Sega Saturn games among many other games and music and movies and stuff. So, and that's for like the entire month of December. So yeah, I might head up there tomorrow and see what they got and maybe make a purchasing decision. So maybe I'll have a pickup to talk about next week. We'll see.
No, for sure. Let me know what you pick up.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. We're about halfway through the show. I'm not sure we'll have time to talk about all of the stuff for the game Game Awards.
What was one thing that you thought was interesting out of the Game Awards last night? What was one thing that stood out? I was going to talk about the. I'll just do three things real quick. The first one obviously is the. It'll just be really quick. I'll show a little trailer. I'll talk about it. The first one's obviously the huge one, the big kahuna that made me flip out, and a lot of people probably already know what it is. Is for the Warhammer Total War 40K, which was insane. I am super excited about this game. It is apparently Dave Harbour from Stranger Things is doing a voice in it. They didn't confirm what he's doing, but he's in it, so I guess that's something. So he's gonna be talking about it a little bit more in depth later. But he just talked about it. There's gonna be starting off Space Marines, Imperial Guard, the Orcs, and Eldari are gonna be the starting armies for the game. I don't know if they're gonna do any bonus or Purita ones, but it's really intense looking. It's gonna be like a global scale, like taking over planets and stuff. So I'm interested to see how the skirmish games and things working out. So it's brought
it's
to
pretty
us
exciting.
by Sega's Creative Assembly.
Exactly. So it's looking pretty intense. So I'm excited to try that one out. So people, once that comes out, I'll probably be busy. So if I'm missing a couple casts, you know why.
Okay.
The other one I thought was pretty cool is the Gangs of Dragon reveal. It's like a Yakuza-esque game by the dude that made the series. Oh, what's his name? I forget exactly the name off the top of my head.
Nagoshi.
Yeah, Nagoshi.
Left Sega to work for, I think, NetEase, and just to like make another Yakuza game, basically, but with the numbers filed off.
Yeah,
the serial numbers.
So yeah, I think he basically just got tired of of what Sega was doing. Maybe he didn't like the direction the games were going and wants more freedom. But yeah, he came out with a new Yakuza-esque game. Honestly,
or
it
he
kind
just
of
wanted more money.
well, that too. That's
Who knows?
probably also it. They probably gave him a ton of money. It's like, hey, come work with us. We'll give you like $1 million raise. And he was like, yes. And all the freedom and control he wanted. So I'm interested to see. And to be honest, though, maybe he wanted to do more. This one seems a bit more serious than the other Yakuza games. Like maybe he wanted to go in a more serious direction than the silliness of what the series is now. So maybe he just wanted to do like a fresh start on that.
Yeah, that silliness you say is that's the Sega, you know? I feel like that's like the Sega influence that makes it endearing, you know? I wonder, like I look at this and it looks, you know, the graphics are cool and everything like that, but I wonder like if you go too far in the serious direction, then it's like I don't know. It just depends. Fun. You lose the fun, right? Exactly. Like that's the great thing about always like it's a serious premise, but you're able to it's kind of like a serious show that has like some comedic relief, you know? Like that's what makes the Yakuza series so cool. So I wonder. Yeah, so I'll see how it goes. I'm excited to try it out. I kind of would be down for something like that. It kind of reminds me of Judgment. I actually thought it was when I first saw it, I thought it was like a spin, like, you know, they did the spin-offs like Judgment and the other ones. Yeah. I thought it was sort of like that in a more serious tone, but I guess it's just him branching off doing his own thing, which I'm excited about. I definitely think hopefully it'll be good. I mean, Kojima did a good job with Death Stranding. I imagine he has the sauce and the push to make this an amazing game. So I'm excited to try it out. So that's definitely my second. And then my third one I thought was really intense was It's been years. It's been years indeed. The Tomb Raider Legacy, the Tomb Raider 1 remake. Actually, I don't know if it's going to be 1 or 1 to 3. Basically, the Legacy
I think
Atlantis.
It's just the first game. Just the first game.
So
as far as I know.
But yeah, no, I'm really excited. They came out with that in a new one. I forgot what the other one was titled. The other Tomb Raider game.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's like advances the story or something. But like, it's cool that this one's gonna be a remake of beloved Sega Saturn game Tomb Raider. Also, maybe on other platforms, but who cares about those?
Exactly, and the thing is that honestly, I was talking to a friend of mine. I'm actually really excited. It seems like this is, I wouldn't say a soft reboot, but it seems like it's a sequel to the original sort of series. With the new one and this one, I think they're bringing back Lara Croft, like her original, like sort of the word I'm looking for, like her original vibe and her attitude. Because the other ones, the Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the other ones, they weren't bad, but I think they were trying to tell an origin story thing and like a new, like a different direction, which I don't hate at all. But I feel that it lost the Lara Croft like vibe to it of the badass like woman protagonist that's just kicking ass and taking names. That like we all sort of grew up on.
Knows what she's about. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm really excited to play it. Apparently this takes place after. Takes place after Underworld.
The other one is Tomb Raider Catalyst, and he's saying it takes place after Underworld.
Okay.
So it's like a continuation of the story. But the one you're talking about, Pat, is an actual remake of the first game.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited to try it out, both games out, and excited to try this one. I never played the other Tomb Raider ones, like the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I forget what that genre is called, just like that series is called, but like the Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that whole game series. So, but yeah,
adventure platforming, I guess.
Well, no, like what's the name of that series?
Okay.
They did like 3 of them. I know what you mean. Yeah, they're like the more modern Tomb Raiders from, but they're all like almost a decade old now at this point.
Yeah, I can't believe that. But yeah, I'm really excited that they're just bringing her back to her roots and origins and sort of going, okay, we told that story, now let's go back to the Lara Croft that we sort of know and are familiar with. So, but like I said, I'm trying to not to tell people, I'm not talking shade and trying to say the games are bad. It just wasn't for me. Like the games were good and like objectively are good games, but I just kind of missed the lore that like I enjoy, like I knew. So so yeah, maybe she's different in later of the games, but I never played them. But yeah, somebody said it's like Uncharted. Like I think I like those Uncharted vibes, which is ironic because I really like Uncharted as well. So I guess maybe I missed that sort of gameplay.
Not ironic. It makes sense. that's the case.
Exactly. So that's all I really
So
want to say
you weren't
about the
excited
Game
about
Awards.
Mega Man?
Well, I was excited, but I didn't. You told me to limit it to 3, so I didn't want to.
I told you limit it to 1, and you went for 3, but
Oh.
that's fine.
Well, yeah, they also did Mega Man. I'm interested.
Yeah.
I played Mega Man 12 when that dropped. It didn't really get much fanfare, but maybe this one will get more fanfare. But it honestly, it kind of looks more the same as Mega Man 12. So
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be good. No guarantees. And then yeah, the other one's Resident Evil Requiem because I'm an RE fan, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really the only ones I really had interest in. A lot of people were pretty upset about a couple things about it. I guess one of them being that Sega didn't do a Sonic stuff, like any DLC or anything like that, or a new Sonic game. So there's a lot of people really upset on the Sega Twitter about Warhammer 40K.
Sega had teased like a new Sonic game. They're like, hey, we might have more information on Sonic, maybe at the Game Awards. Like one of the producers or something literally said that months ago. And so people were like, okay, cool. We're going to see the new Sonic. We're going to see Frontiers 2 at the Game Awards this year. And nothing. So.
R.I.P.
Oh, well.
But yeah, overall it was pretty good. Like I said, there was a was it the Clear Obscure Expedition 33 sweep? It won like all the awards.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That was pretty insane. But it was pretty good. I was curious though. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but there was like 3 or 5 like either ancient China or ancient Japanese like style games that were announced. That was really, I wouldn't say it, like it's not weird that they're doing it. I just think it's weird that there's 5 of them. They all dropped at the same time.
It's the Black Myth Wukong effect. Like that game was super successful, and so now it's a copycat industry, so everybody's got to follow that lead.
Yeah, as cynical as that sounds, I agree. Like I think that the large, the AAA game industry, they just look for things that are gonna be a safe bet, so they're like, oh, that did good, let's do our own version of that, and you've seen it a lot. You see it a lot with like the originator and then the copiers, you see it a lot.
Yeah, no, there's just a lot of that, and then there's a lot of the was it the Moyo or Hoyo games, the guys that do Genshin Impact. There's like 3 or 4 of those ones, so it was kind of crazy. There were some cute indie games, though. I want to play that Japanese one. It's like this, or it's I know you said 1, now I'm talking about 5 of them, but sorry, I guess that's it.
You going?
Yeah, you got me going, but we should get into the Saturn news. Sorry about that, guys. I just get excited sometimes and ranty, so let's get into the Saturn news.
Okay.
And talk about some news on the Saturn. So
where do we start with the updates, Fenrir?
Yeah, we got new firmware updates.
SAROO. Okay, firmware and
ODEs. Yep. Fenrir and SAROO both got Fenrir updates last weekend. And the Fenrir firmware is available on the official website. It's just for the Fenrir Lite, which is the most recently released model from over the summer. Like supposedly the creator of the Fenrir said is still going to do firmware updates for the other models, but he's really been focusing on his newest one because it is his newest, and it did have a little more room to improve. It had some bug fixes and things like that he had to get to. And this particular firmware update fixed bugs that prevented the Fenrir Loader Kai from working. That's the version of Pseudo Saturn Kai that is for the Fenrir. So it's kind of like an alternate menu that lets you do some management of your save files, moving them back and forth, and kind of helps to. What's that?
Cheats.
Yeah, it gives you cheat codes.
It gives you the cheat codes on board. It gives you the like per game save stuff, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So like people are having problems with that with the Fenrir Lite. So this firmware update should fix it. And it also fixed the problem with using the B button in the file browser of the Fenrir. Kind of a weird one. So yeah, if you're having any issues related to those things, by all means, head on over to the official website, which is at fenrir-ode.fr, because it is based in France, and download the newest firmware. Yeah, Sed kind of like worked over the weekend with people. He like posted an initial version of the firmware. I was like, hey, does this work for people? Does this fix things? And then people were like, no, I still have a problem over here. And then he just kind of kept iterating until he came up with one that he was happy with putting out Sunday morning as a stable release.
Did he mention anything about the Wi-Fi firmware, the Wi-Fi capabilities of it? Was there any changes in that regards, or?
No, not with this
Okay.
firmware. Nothing, no changes to that recently. I think he just hasn't felt that it's like working consistently enough. Like maybe he's got to iterate with some new hardware to make the Wi-Fi stuff work more to his liking.
I think the issue is that he's got it working for himself, but the reports that he's had are really all over the place. And I think it really comes down to like hardware revisions. Like maybe he feels like it's not something worth pursuing when there's going to be so many different, it's going to be so hard to troubleshoot because there are differences with each Saturn hardware.
Not every model will be able to
that.
use it. Yeah.
So that's what is, I think, probably causing him to be, I guess, a little disappointed, or I don't know, like reluctant to make that a priority. Yeah, because it seems like, like he got it completely working for himself, and other people were able to get it working, but then other people were not having any luck at all, and he tried troubleshooting it with them and wasn't getting anywhere with it. So
maybe I'll try again. I'll try to maybe set aside like a weekend, and I'll sort of debug it a bit. Because it would be nice
a couple different Saturns. I mean, try like that's what I would say is try it on like different Saturns and see how it goes, because
it would be nice to get that
I
sorted.
think there's a beta firmware Discord if you want to try it. Yeah, there is. Like you have to do some searching, but there is a beta firmware that like enables the Wi-Fi, so you can kind of give it a try.
I believe we wrote an article about it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
so maybe you did.
Well, I think I did. So I mean, I don't know if you can link but I mean, let me do a quick search, and if I can find it,
in the chat, I'll go pin it.
Just be Fenrir Wi-Fi. I think if they just do like stream Wi-Fi games via Fenrir Wi-Fi. This was 2020. This was March. Yeah, so I think this is the one.
Okay.
So yeah, you literally just type in our website Fenrir Wi-Fi, you'll find it.
Very helpful.
Yeah. Did
and
we?
Again, so
definitely look that up. If you guys can, and hopefully try that out. I'll try it out and let you guys know. I want to get that sorted. I know Derek sent me a new Saturn that I want to sort of make my main one, so I need to do some testing on it. So I'd like to do that and feel that sorts out. I just haven't had time. Christmas been wrapping crap and getting everything sorted out. But anyways, can you tell us a little about the SAROO one? I know there's another update on the SAROO that you wanted to talk about later. Did we want to roll those to two, or do you just want to talk about them separately?
No. We can do it separately.
Okay,
so
no worries.
if you have a SAROO, there is new official quote-unquote firmware for it that's out now. The creator of the SAROO, TP Unix, put out his first firmware in a year. It's been since last December, and it is version 0.8. It's on his GitHub. Just go to github.com/tpunix/SAROO, and click on like the releases on the right side of the page, and then grab the one at the top, version 0.8. So the patch notes for version 0.8 say that they're in Chinese, so I translate them with Google or DeepL. He added support for playing CD plus G format audio CDs. So it's like audio CD is also like display some graphics on the screen. It was very popular with the Sega CD.
We can get some karaoke going.
Yeah. Now that only supports files in QBin sub or QBin CDG formats. .sub and .cdg files must share the same name as the Q file. Additionally, tools provide a CD plus G repair utility. So all of that's in there. Also, he had support for second player controllers. You can now use the second player controller to operate the SAROO interface, the SAROO menu. And you also, in case you needed that. And there are also various bug fixes and game fixes that he did not specify what those were. So, you can install this and see if it helps out any issues you might be having, or enjoy the CD plus G audio CDs you've been yearning to try out on your SAROO, I'm sure.
Get your Let It Go CDs. Like I remember Peter was doing like an example of that when he did an article, and he actually had a CD for Frozen, a CD plus G for karaoke that he
Disney
did.
did a lot of that. A lot of those Disney soundtracks have karaoke, like have the G track on them, which is something Disney did a lot. But there's and then there's a bunch of Japanese game soundtracks have it as well. Emphasis on the V0.8, which is still an indicator that this is a beta project. This is not, this is still not ready for the prime time.
This is not like this isn't like 0% of Brickinger's SAROO.
Yeah, it's been
ready.
out for a while, but it's still beta. You know, you are all. If you have a SAROO, I would say you are a part of the open beta.
Yeah,
you
are the guinea pig.
You are the guinea pig.
Now, if you're thinking to yourself, hey, I thought the SAROO already got CD plus G support, you may be thinking of the firmware that YZB put out back in September. He is a SAROO tester. He's a frequent tester, and he kind of like made his own. He's like helped a little bit in firmware development with TP Unix. Well, he put out his own firmware. It was like his own personal firmware that he just thought, well, maybe if other people want to try this out, they can too. But like, I'm not going to do any like serious testing with it. He literally said that. He's like, I didn't test it. Use it at your own risk. It's my own thing. Enjoy it if you want. He did update that just last week, but his firmware is different from TP Unix's. And another frequent collaborator, TZMWX, another Chinese SAROO enthusiast, said on Twitter, hey, don't use both of these at the same time or switch between them. Like, it can cause errors. He said, don't cross use them. Whatever
cross the streams.
That exactly means. Don't cross the streams between these two firmwares. Yeah, it's going to be bad. So it's kind of unclear whether like TP Unix is taking the CD plus G implementation from YZB or whether he came up with it on his own. Not exactly sure, but either way, it's there with both of those firmwares for you to try if you have a SAROO.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got a SAROO and get gaming.
Mm-hmm.
That's the next one. Is under the microscope. Steam Hearts.
Man, yeah, everybody's favorite shmup on the Saturn.
How many times have we talked about this game?
Way too many times.
Way too many times.
I think this game may have gotten more play than quite a few others.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's been in like Saturn tribute re-releases.
It's been in like Best of Saturn. It's been in like we talked about it in a podcast. So
now we have new cheat codes for it.
Now we have cheat codes for it.
Yeah.
And okay, fine. I'll tell you guys about the cheat code. Okay, so Steam Hearts is a game. Steam Hearts is a game for Sega Saturn. It is a Saturn game that combines passable shoot 'em up gameplay with NSFW anime scenes. And we're not kidding. Like when we say that,
they're a little lewd.
What is going on with the stream?
The worst part is the audio. I don't know. I think Pat's having issues.
Oh yeah.
He's trying to fix it.
Okay.
Pat has vanished.
Pat has vanished. And okay, so anyway, I will keep steaming. I'll keep going, but
okay.
I don't know if people can hear me or not. The visuals are less explicit in the Saturn version than in the PC-98 original, but some of the scenes are still somewhere between disturbing and offensive. I'm not here to judge. This is Bo talking. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to ask, can we cheat at this game? One code has been known for ages. During gameplay, pause and enter the sequence to make yourself invincible. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. Very original. And there's one code, there are often more. I found these cheats, none of which seem to have been documented before. Unlock all stages and extras. Disable enemies entirely. Okay, that's like very much a debugging kind of thing. Turn on hitbox display and upgrade weapons. Details below. Unlock all stages. You got so he tells you how to do it, which I'm not going to do that right here on air, but you can check out Bo's article to see how you are able to do like a bonus visual test. The extra option, you're able to disable enemies if you just want to not play the game.
You just want to see the nude scenes. Even though there's a code to see the nude scenes.
You can show hitboxes. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I imagine if somebody was deep diving this game and doing like a YouTube video or something like that, they could like, tear it down like John Lennon. Yeah. Although I don't think John Lennon would touch this game. But I mean, that's cool. It kind of shows like where that
he won't.
Actually, speaking of those hitboxes, I'm noticing that some of these craft, it's like there's like the hitbox is not centered on the actual craft, so it's interesting. If you hit it from like one corner, you have all this play, and then on the other corner there's like no room at all. So anyway, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's
upgrade your
funny
weapons.
There's a lot of games like just use a little ball for that. Like I know in the Toho games, like literally you're just your hitbox is a little ball in the middle of your character.
Little ball. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. This is definitely like a harder one where like it's like a huge square surrounding
Your ship.
Your ship,
Or
and
your
sometimes
character.
sometimes like kind of askew, but upgrade your weapons, so that's cool. If you can just want to own it this game, you can do that too. And then he goes into the technical nitty-gritty about using Ghidra and what he did to kind of reverse engineer. Now we are black monoliths. Dan and I are.
Yeah, there was like
there
a
we go.
black line above my head, I guess, Pat.
Oh yeah, there's like a black line
remove that.
above. Pat,
Yeah,
or
I guess
We're
above
getting
his head.
complaints.
It's been there.
It's just
been there.
glitching. Yeah, I think it's just
Yeah.
to be arranging the camera stuff. It's weird though. I don't know where that came from.
For more on Steam
Sorry about
Hearts,
that.
see Peter Malik's Best of post on it. And for more on Saturn hacks and cheats, see the archive of Bo's posts here on SHIRO, or take a look at his Substack blog. You can sub to Bo. You can even support him, which is a great thing to do, because he does amazing content, not just for Saturn, but also for Dreamcast and PlayStation, and perhaps even Genesis. I don't know. He's done some other stuff. He kind of is all over the place.
64 once or twice.
Bill Bradley comments, it would be great if you could just remove the hentai stuff. It's actually a mediocre shmup. And he's not wrong.
I'm going to put out a
not wrong,
patch
but
that
I
just
mean-
like blanks out the audio.
In all fairness, like the art style is actually pretty good in this game. So
Yeah.
it's like if it wasn't a hentai game and it was actually a decent, imagine like how much more popular this game would be and how much like the value would be just through the roof if it just had a good story, like a competent story
Like a
with this
decent
kind
one,
of art, with this kind of hand-drawn art and like decent gameplay. I imagine this game would be like $900 or something like that, but alas. So yeah, that's Steam Hearts for you.
Sure is.
Don't play it with your spouse standing behind you. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
it depends on the spouse.
It just depends.
I mean,
it really
play
just
it- play it with the
that totally
you might get
depends.
a kick out of it.
Yeah. Well, if you don't have a spouse,
Totally with your spouse
play it with your
behind you.
play the game with your right hand, and your left hand is free to do other things.
Oh, Pat.
No, they have a
Please.
controller for that. There is a one-handed ASCII controller for that kind of situation.
course
Yeah,
there
we
is.
call it the Steam Hearts controller.
Yeah. It is a Steam Hearts controller.
It's the
Somebody
Uno
mentioned that
controller.
so mentioned that the asymmetry, not
Uno
me and not having
controller.
a hat, was driving people crazy. I think that's why. Wait, why are viewers at 0? What is going on with YouTube? It says
YouTube's
we have
having
0
it-
viewers right now.
It
I
says
don't
we
think-
have,
for me.
it says we have 14 on my side. But
I don't
know.
I
Yeah,
don't think
15.
that's right. Like it said that we had 38, and like I don't
Yeah.
know what happened. Like we went and
I
it says
think-
15. So I don't know what's going on with it. We're just losing streamers for no reason.
Well, I think
So
what's
I don't know how
happening
many
is
viewers we have.
The stream was taking a shit for a second, and people may have like closed their browser and opened it back up,
that's
to try
weird.
to
Yeah, it
get
might be
working.
refreshing.
So so
Yeah, I
in
don't-
that time, it
I was gonna
shows
say-
them dropping off.
Okay, I got a
Anyway.
lot of 20s. Yeah, it's we're like at like 40. I don't know what happened. We just like
What's up? What's up,
I
Boca
think
Retro?
YouTube might be shitting the bed or something.
Well, thanks for sticking with us, everybody.
YouTube
We
is
can't
always
Yeah,
help
like
shitty
literally
at
we have so many different. We have 28, 38. I
Yeah,
have 0.
We're coming back.
I don't know how many
coming.
people
I
are
mean-
watching the show. Is anybody watching it? Apparently, according to my
Literally,
things, we have 0
I
concurrent
just-
viewers.
I gave up on streaming because of YouTube, like always shitting the bed during my streams. And Dan knows, like we tried, like I tried everything, but like for some reason everything would be good in testing, and then we would go live, and everybody would like, yeah, I can't watch this, so I just gave up.
I
Glad we got
figured
you, Pat.
everything's been nice and smooth though. Like I'm not seeing.
Yeah,
I'm only seeing like we dropped a couple
Black
frames
Flag
in the
went
middle
away.
of it.
That's good. So
Weird.
anyway, shall
Okay.
we move on since we seem to be back?
Schrodinger's SHIRO show.
Yeah, sorry about
let's
that. I
talk
don't
Tomb
know what
Raider
it is.
2, Best of Saturn. This is a tricky one because it's like, yeah, we didn't get this game because of good old Sony and their exclusivity deal, but
Yeah.
we are kind of getting the game because.
Oh, is this
of,
why Peter's
good
doing it?
old-
That's funny.
Yeah, well, Peter.
I thought
Peter
this was a very controversial
unapologetically.
choice from Peter because this isn't
But I
really
mean-
a Saturn game yet.
But I love the fact that like Peter is, he loves this game unapologetically, and he is like definitely has a huge chip on his shoulder about like I think he even said like he was holding out until the end there for Tomb Raider to get a release on Saturn, and just was super disappointed when it didn't come. So we have Retro Raider John. Who wants to read the little excerpt that Peter wrote?
I guess I can.
Go for it.
Since I kept disappearing. So the Saturn can't handle the additional complexities of Tomb Raider 2, so said core designs in the late 90s, but no one told modern hero Retro Raider John. Hot on the heels of porting the unfinished business, additional content from Tomb Raider 1 to the Saturn, Retro Raider John has been working to bring Tomb Raider 2 across to the system. Progress has at times been slow and challenging, but it's becoming more and more clear that the Saturn is quite capable of accommodating Mrs. Croft's second outing and her extra baggage, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink. Every screenshot here is a Saturn screenshot. This is the stuff that Saturn dreams of. Saturn dreams are made of. Hashtag we want TR2 on Saturn. And as you can see, there's a lot of it. Peter is a notorious jokester. I love it. Wow, we have a lot of comments on this one. This one's long, man.
This generated so much discussion. Like, we have a good couple comments under the story, and then we have just dozens on Facebook.
Dozens on, yeah.
I think I need to load up Facebook on this. Hold on. I'm gonna try to switch to it so I don't dox myself by mistake.
We don't have time to read all of them, but I think we could maybe grab a couple. In the meantime, I'll read.
Can you read the
Bob
one on the
King's
YouTube thing while I get the Bob King one?
Yeah, I'll do Bob King's under the story. And this is long too, so I'll just kind of breeze through it. He said Tomb Raider 2, Croc 2, Pandemonium 2, Resident Evil 2, Gex 3, King of Fighters 98, Marvel vs. Capcom, and many more sequels that didn't come to the Sega Saturn got me, then a 13-year-old teenager, really sad. Magazines are showing 90% of stuff for PlayStation, 9% for N64, and 1% for Saturn. Even then, I never bought into the technicalities. There are absolutely no technical reasons why. It was always business, or like why Tomb Raider 2 didn't come to the Saturn. Stuff like developers stuck with the PlayStation 3 architecture despite it being tough. So, why didn't they do that with the Saturn? Games such as Burning Rangers, albeit rushed, shows the Saturn not only could house any classic Tomb Raider, but more. The thing is, Sega's 5th gen console didn't stay long enough. It didn't have the same appeal to devs from 1997 onward. It's true. So take Ariel, for instance. The port of Unreal to the Saturn is like a homebrew demo. The dev said it has room for further improvements on performance and more. I loved Tomb Raider and played it and Resident Evil on the Saturn, and not having its sequel then was sad. And I know many Saturn owners who wanted to play sequels forcibly had to move to another platform. This project shows that I'm not alone, so props to the developer to not only have started the project but kept on with it. Hopefully the full game can be played on the console. And Bill Bradley replied, I thought of KOF 98 didn't come on Saturn. I might be mistaken. No, it did not.
It did not.
KOF
indeed.
ended with 97 on the Saturn, sadly. I mean, it would have been a little late to put it out.
Might have fat fingered it.
Yeah. Well, no, because Bob King was saying, like, hey, King of Fighters 98, like, why didn't that come out on the Saturn?
Okay, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry,
anyway, thanks for the long comment, Bob King. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Shouts to Bob King, and just so you know, folks, for all 41 of you in the chat listening, if you want your take, if you want
nobody
us
in
to
the chat,
read your take,
the 0 viewers in the chat.
If you want your take to get read on the show, by all means, comment on the bottom of our articles, because it's just one scroll down. There's a bigger chance we're gonna read what you have to say. Because we like reading comments on Dan's articles and Pat's and Peter's. But also, yeah, if more folks start commenting on articles, I think that would be an easy way for us to be able to include people's takes. It's harder if we have to go to social media or some outside platform, because we're already here reading the website. So I think that's just worth mentioning. And
do you see any good comments on Facebook, Pat? Did you bring that up?
Yeah, I have it up right here. I was just waiting for you to finish up. Yeah, we have a lot of them. I don't even know where to start. There is a lot. Oh my god!
Pick a couple. I know this is really generated.
Damn.
Like I said, I was skeptical about Peter doing this as a Saturn. I'm like, well, this isn't really a Saturn game, at least not yet. Like, isn't this a little weird of a choice? But man, it got people talking. So mission accomplished, I guess, from that aspect.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna read just a couple of them that I thought was kind of cool. That I thought was funny. So the Saturn is quite a bit more capable than a lot of people realize. The biggest hurdle was it was difficult to program for. The most underrated 32 system ever. Joe Day said about the Saturn. Do definitely agree. It is definitely limited by the programming, and I really do think that the detriment of the poor documentation really made it that way. Like we could have, if they had as much support as Sony did, I think we could have seen some real bangers make to the Saturn, like easily RE2 and the others that was mentioned in the previous article. Because I mean, if it's on PlayStation, it probably could run on Saturn. Is the consensus of what I was seeing for the most part. Fabiano, just gonna be Fabiano. I can't read that last name. TR2 engine is not that much different from TR1, and Burning Ranger is way more advanced graphically than TR2. So the comments makes no sense whatsoever. It was just a way of masking their deal with Sony.
Yeah, it was the same thing as Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 2. They said the same thing with Resident Evil 2. We can't do it. It's not possible. And then, of course, we've seen people in the community do like a test build of like the first level Resident Evil 2 running on Saturn, and it's like, so again, it was just here's the crazy thing. Think about this, like. So imagine that Tomb Raider 1 on the Saturn was the only version that you played, and that's how you experienced Tomb Raider, right? Mm-hmm. And I've watched John Linneman's video where he goes and he's like, the PlayStation version runs marginally better, so it does run marginally better, but if you experience it on the Saturn, it's a totally valid experience, right? These days, people don't even think twice about that. Like my son has FC26 on the Switch, right? The Switch 1. Yeah. The game is great. Honestly, I'm watching it from the couch. I can't tell the difference between that and the PS5 version, because from sitting from the couch, I can't tell the difference in the tiny little bit of graphic fidelity. It's basically the same game. It plays fine. He loves it. He played like Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch. Sure, it's scaled down, but like a lot of people play games nowadays on the Switch or on like maybe the Xbox Series S or something like that. And you play the game and you have a perfectly fine experience, and maybe it's not like the absolute cutting edge, but people don't think twice. Whereas back then, you stack the Saturn version of Tomb Raider 1 versus the PlayStation version, and the difference is negligible, but people act like, oh my God, it's like not even worth playing it on the Saturn, because back then we were all graphics whores, and we like cared so much about like,
we still are,
we still are, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I think people are like, if you have a console and the game is available on it and it's a little bit, and maybe the graphics aren't the best, like you can still play it and have fun. Honestly, I think people care way less about that than they did back in the 90s. Like in the 90s, it really was
all a horse race.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. So, I mean, it was like Wipeout is fun on Saturn. It's perfectly fine on Saturn. And I would argue that the controller feels a lot better than the PlayStation, if we're just talking about the digital. Anyway, so that's my rant.
Yes. Gabriel Shepard said, but how does it run? Scene, renter, load times. The Saturn is a very capable machine. It is totally understandable that it's taken a bit of finesse to get it to run. Admittedly, I'm relatively new to the Saturn games, as I recently cracked it out of its box that's sitting in my closet for 15 years. Well, glad you got it out of there. Amazing system. Yeah. I regret having jailed that machine secluded away from all the other new console buddies in the console center. It's a good point. We don't really know how well it's going. It looked pretty good for what we saw of the video, but we don't know like load times if it would have been different. But like I said before, I think it all comes down to what the programmer can do versus what the Saturn is capable of, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I do think
it's
that
a
the Saturn,
combination.
Yeah, I do think the Saturn has the same capabilities as the PlayStation 1-to-1. It just comes down to what the programmer can pull out of it. I mean, we've already saw that from XL2 with his Hell Slave and the Unreal demos. He pulled out like all the stops and looked fantastic on it. I mean, if he can do that, then really anybody with a programming grain of salt can do that.
Yeah, and I know scrolling up chat, I think Boca Retro Games mentioned something about like the exclusivity deal with the Psygnosis development kit and all that, and how PlayStation ended up really leveraging that for a lot of their development, and then also getting kind of exclusivity. So That's definitely a huge part of it, if not like the main part of it. A lot of it was just money, honestly, at the end of the day. And what Dan mentioned, you mentioned just like the ease of developing games on PlayStation. A lot of development houses just didn't want to bother with the Saturn. We love it. Fans love it. It's fun to like hack into it and kind of like try to squeeze the most out of it. But if you're really just doing something for the money and you're trying to turn something around in 6 months that's going to be, triple A grade, then it's like it was easier to do that with Sony's tools than it was with what was basically just an open sandbox with the Saturn, but then you have to bring the coding skills.
Yeah. Also,
with PlayStation, they just made it stupid easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, I don't want to. I think I might have misspoke. I didn't mean to. I think I might have sort of implied that if XL can do it, anybody can. I think I more meant that if XL can do it, like with just himself, then a studio of 3 or 4 programming pros that it's their job to work on Saturn 24/7 or whatever the days of the week to work on it.
Yeah,
I think they could do it is what I more meant. So I do apologize if I misspoke on that end. But yeah, like I think the point is, and like you were saying, Dave, and it goes into this comment right here that I think that the Saturn was over-engineered and under-explained, which I think is there. Sony, meanwhile, offered a very elegant, straightforward architecture that you can I can either use this kit or I'd be like Naughty Dog and break out of it and do like Crash and stuff like that. Like, I think it just gave you options.
The benefit that we definitely have is the internet, like at large, like just social media, Discord, the ability for a bunch of people to come together and ask questions really quickly back and forth and troubleshoot stuff just wasn't there back then. They were dealing with terrible documentation that was poorly translated. And there may have been a few crack guys on a third party team, that didn't have that kind of like inside knowledge in Sega, from the arcade divisions and stuff. Like, because that's the thing is with a lot of like the first party and second party developers that were doing Saturn games, they could literally go over to like the arcade division and bug them. Like they could pick people's brains, like Yu Suzuki, and be like, how can I do this, and get help. And that's kind of the same thing with like when you see the Sega Extreme Discord, how people are just in there asking questions and be like, I got this problem. Can we crowdsource this? They have that now. We have that now. And we also have the hindsight of everything that we've learned on Saturn development, subsequently. So, but you're right. I mean, ultimately, if there was a drive and they were doing it for the passion, we know for a fact that teams like Andromeda did games like Panzer Dragoon 2, which just prove that when the passion is there and you're not necessarily just focused on money, but a lot of third-party developers, for them, it really is like a numbers game, because they've also got to pay licensing fees and all that crap, and they got to make their money back.
Have to deal with all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think that Sega might have been better off if they had that support that Sony had in regards to the dev kits and the documentation. I think that honestly probably would have kept them in the game.
Would help.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Well, up next, we actually have a little Dreamcast news, and this story was written by Gregory Rasputin. And
do a barrel roll.
Yeah, Star Fox 64 barrel rolls onto the Sega Dreamcast. So yeah, Jan Martin, 84, finally finished his project. I say finally as if it took him forever. He gets
took
through
like
these
maybe
things
a couple
so
months.
fast. It was a few months.
Yay, 50
3 or 4
viewers!
months, I think.
Yay, we did it.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yep.
Thanks for listening.
That's the end of the show. No.
But yeah, so on December 5th, another Nintendo 64 classic was ported to the Sega Dreamcast by the seemingly inexhaustible Jan Martin's 84 and team. You can find the thorough, albeit taxing, instructions on how to build the Dreamcast-compatible CDI image from your personal Star Fox 64 ROM on the project GitHub.
But Dan, wait. There's been an update on that. It's not painful anymore, is it?
Yeah, Falco Georgis, who is a prominent member of the Dreamcast homebrew community said want to play Mario Kart 64 or Star Fox 64 for the Sega Dreamcast, but don't want to go through the hell of setting up a whole GCC toolchain and cross compiler for SH and building it yourself manually? If so, Christmas has come early for you. So yes, alternatively, as detailed in that quote, the Dreamcast community sought to address the requisite coding hurdle that has prevented many from accessing these Nintendo 64 ports that have come out recently. They required you to kind of like build a whole development environment to compile them yourselves, so you can get around the legal hurdles. So there's now something called the Star Fox 64 Builder for Dreamcast that you can download. And that is on a Google Drive. We've got the link on SegaSaturnShiro.com in Gregory's story, so by all means, hop in there and click on the link to check it out. There are also tools for Doom 64 and Mario Kart 64's Dreamcast ports. So you have to use a separate one for each one, but that helps you easily compile these Dreamcast ports. So really cool.
I actually have the tool up here. It's pretty simple. All you do is just follow the instructions. You hit the play button on here, and right here, I don't know if you'd see it, like this play button pops up when you put your mouse over, hit that. It'll show a green like little check mark after it's done. It'll take like 25 minutes. It'll say step 1 complete. Okay. Then once you're done with that, you will dump your ROM or find another ROM. But it has to. It says this one that it has to match that checksum, but you can also use the one that matches the checksum in the GitHub about it itself. There's it's like 6.4 something, but I think what people I've heard through the grapevine is that the no intros set and the thing on maybe some archive or whatever that might be an organization, you can use that, and essentially once that's done running, you go to this file browser and it'll put you in this folder and just place it in that directory that it's pointing at. Then you hit the step 3 to run this code, and then once that's done, it will output your files in that same folder that you're in right here in the files, and it'll have the CDI and the other images that you can download and put on your Saturn. But yeah, I do want to let you know that this is the only directory you have to be in. Do not go into the root directory. It should be the content folder. And if you're in this directory, it's going to be in this content folder right here is where you're going to be working in mostly, just in case people actually get kicked out or hit the wrong button or something. So if it's still giving you issues, I had some issues. I think it might be cached in a way. So if you have a different Google account, you can switch to it and it will decache what you ran. So it's pretty simple. And it will output the build, and you can easily get that instead of having to find a different copy online in the CDI format. So it's been pretty easy, and I'm really happy that they went through making those tools to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and what's cool about this Dreamcast port is they've kind of like adjusted the in-game assets to reflect the Dreamcast controller, which is a nice attention to detail. There's support for VMUs and force feedback.
They have their names to the credit as well.
Yeah, they've made this like a Dreamcast release. Yeah, so very cool. Yeah, there's a whole team of people did help. Jan Martin, 64 Sonic Dreamcaster, Dark, Gyro Vorbis, Stiff Peaks, Mittens, Picure Kue, I don't know how to pronounce that name, I'm so sorry. BB Hoodsta, GPF Troy, Quasar, and Mr. Neo 240. So thank you to the whole team for doing this. I have to say, Star Fox 64 is the game that got me to ask for a Nintendo 64 for Christmas. The only Super Nintendo game that I was jealous of Super Nintendo kids for was Star Fox. Like I played it in a demo kiosk. I'm like, this is so cool. Like I love this. Like I went home and I drew like pictures of like Star Fox, just based off that playing that demo kiosk. I thought it was so neat.
It's funny. Star Fox was the game that made me want to get a Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that was the only game that I cared about.
But yeah, Star Fox 64 was insane. We were at like we did like a high school lock-in thing, and they put it up on like a huge projector screen, and people were like queuing up forever to try to like have a go at it, and it was
the
just
multiplayer is really fun
like,
too.
That and GoldenEye, that and GoldenEye like was like all anybody wanted to play, Yeah.
Yeah, I got
The-
Star Fox
yeah.
64 that Christmas '97 with my N64 and Mario Kart 64 as well. And yeah, tons of fun.
Oh
Love
yeah,
that
Max.
game.
It's real. It's a prop. It's not real. It's not a real Saturn, but it is a pillow. It's
a real pillow. It's an actual thing. It's not a green screened in
Real
effect.
pillow.
Yeah.
the
Actually, you know
couches.
what? Yeah. And you can get it from I think the Sega shop in the UK. I don't think you can get it in the States, sadly.
Hmm.
But if you're in the UK, or if you have a friend who can like import it for you. But yeah, so that's cool. That, you know, it's kind of like the situation with I don't know, what is it, Dreamcast, you know? Well, we like marveled back in the day that the Dreamcast could run, you know, PlayStation games, you know, the emulation. I know this isn't emulation, it's like really actually like retooling the whole game for Dreamcast, but there you go. The Dreamcast can even play Nintendo 64 games now. And what is it? The recent library of Thomas Wave games, you know.
Thomas Wave.
So,
the I think the Scum engine is now supported too. So
Scum engine, that's right.
all those
yeah,
games.
You got the Scum engine.
Out of This World, Flashback, or
Out of This
on
World,
Dreamcast.
Flashback. Yep.
There's just a lot
You know,
of
it's running
stuff
all
that's
these-
coming to it.
It's running all these N64 games in a higher resolution than they originally were in too, which is cool. Like
That's
it looks
true. Yeah.
nicer and sharper than originally.
Yep.
So that's like a good reason to play it on your Dreamcast. I mean, you know, okay, you could use it on your PC and you know
Right.
get even higher resolutions. But you know, if you want to sit there and play it on a console, like it's going to be an even better experience on the Dreamcast than on the original hardware. So
Exactly.
very cool.
Yeah. So and the best thing I think I like the favorite is that they added Rumble support. So if you have the Rumble, the jump pack for the Dreamcast, or you have one of these controllers, the Retro Fighters controller for it, it will rumble. I'm not particularly a fan of Rumble, to be honest. I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe
this
it's
is
just
like
me.
the poster child game for the Rumble Pack. Like this came
Exactly.
with Rumble.
Absolutely, yeah. This game with I'm laughing at Joe's comment. Just smear some Vaseline on the screen for an authentic experience.
Yeah, it does. It does look way better than the. It looks way better. Oh, oops! I don't want to come up. It looks way better than the N64 port of it. Like, it's really weird. I was saying it when I was doing Mario Kart. It's weird playing it so clear and not having that level of Vaseline on it. It feels really nice to not have that ugliness of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's still using those textures. Like, it could still use like a high res texture pack, but yeah, it's not doing the mandatory texture filtering that the N64 has. So that's an improvement. We need to get the audio, the like leaked high definition audio.
There's a leaked high definition audio.
Yeah, like one of those huge like Nintendo Giga Leaks or whatever. Like part of it was like high resolution audio from Star Fox 64. It's not like the low resolution stuff that came on the cartridge, like compressed. It's like uncompressed audio.
Oh yeah, I think
like
they could do that.
Maybe the music too. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the music is generated by the. Actually, it might be because the samples might be. It does. It's funny because it uses similar samples of Ocarina. Like you can hear it on a lot of the instruments, especially on the credit song. It sounds just like the sound font they used for Ocarina of Time, which I think is really funny.
Makes sense. I mean, the R-Wing is hidden inside Ocarina of Time. You can like use an action replay code or Game Shark code and like make the R-Wing spawn, and it flies around and shoots at you. That's a thing.
That makes sense.
On a retail cartridge, yeah. So they totally like kind of like included it, or it was like kind of a cross programming effort. I don't know.
Yeah, but there wasn't like any like cut things from the Giga Leak. Like there wasn't like a line where it's Fox's. It's like, dang Slippy, you're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal or something, right?
No,
just like
I don't think it had
lines.
two
Okay.
lines. No. Jeez.
Okay, that's
people,
good then.
So I've actually been getting YouTube recommendations of Star Fox 64 videos, like people who just like do videos about Star Fox. And there's been a lot of like data mining and stuff, and there are some unused like lines and unused levels and stuff in the game, or maybe in some leaked prototypes. I'm not sure. Which I think that might be in the final game. But yeah, there is some unused stuff in this game, which was interesting. But we don't have time to get into that. We do have one more story to get to.
Yeah, and we'll be playing this later. I'll be doing a stream of this, so we can talk a little bit more about that.
Dib it, doobity dab it.
Alrighty, so the
So
last
yeah,
article.
yeah, we have some more SAROO news. This was
SAROO.
SAROO. I always call it the SAROO.
SAROO? Sorry.
But maybe it's the
Sorry.
SAROO.
Sorry for the SAROO.
Yeah.
So we have a homemade test, a homebrew test that is revealing the possible source of all the or many of the glitches that people have when they are playing games with their SAROO. This test was made by our friend and community member Trekkies Unite. He had a hunch that some of these glitches were being caused by like data corruption, possibly. So he wrote up like a very basic test using Sega, the SBL, the Sega Basic Library. It's like a checksum test. It's where did I write it down? It's a 32-bit CRC or cyclic redundancy check. And what it does is it loads a few files off of whatever your media happens to be. The Saturn always thinks it's a CD, but with the SAROO or other ODEs, it's actually coming off an SD card. So it loads a few files off of that into low work RAM of the Saturn, and then it runs a checksum to see if those files have been fully and accurately written to RAM. And then it will report whether it passes or fails, whether it actually did accurately load all those files in there or not. It says yes or no, and then it clears the RAM, and then it just starts reloading them again. It just kind of is in a loop, does it over and over forever until you stop the test. And it counts how many times it passes and fails the checksum. Now, the thing about this is like the most basic function of a CD-based video game console. Just get some data off the CD and put it into RAM. Basic files. I guess he grabbed a few files off of the Sonic Jam retail disc. So they're not even like weirdo files he made up themselves. They're retail, professionally made Sega files. And they are not supposed to ever fail the checksum. They should always pass because this is a basic function. And the CD block, basically the circuitry that the CD-ROM inside the Saturn is connected to, that works in tandem with the CD drive to pull files off of it and check them. It has an ECC, an error correction check.
Right.
Yeah. That
the
makes
only
sure
reason
that there are no checksum failures.
I mean, the only reason why you would ever get a failure in this case would be if there were severe scratches on the disk, or if there was like rot, on the actual data layer, those would be the only. But other than that, it should be able to perform this test in a loop into infinity, and it should be fine, because it's not, it's just the Saturn's just sitting there idle, just basically loading it in like it would like the intro sequence of a game, and this is the most like. So keep going. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but yeah,
it's okay.
So there's no reason why it should fail this. Yeah, it's just the most basic test.
Honestly,
However,
maybe he should let Kay use this. Sorry, I say maybe Kay should use this.
Found that the SAROO does sometimes fail checksums after loading files. While it's not very often, a 3.5-hour test looped 3,259 times and failed just 12 times. Even one failed file load can cause a glitch or a crash in a game. It should never happen. And here it's happening multiple times. It's not even just like a fluke. Now, this test can, and I actually uploaded it to our WordPress. You can download it from a link in my story on SegaSaturnShiro.com. You can try it for yourself. This test can be run on anything, not just the SAROO. You can put it on any other ODE like the Fenrir or the Satiator or the Mode. You can burn it to a disk and run it on a Saturn that has an action replay cartridge in it or a mod chip. You can run it on any software emulator of the Saturn, on Yabause or Mednafen, whatever. You can even run it on the Mr. FPGA. It's good for all those to check them. And all of those were checked by Trekkies and by other people too. And no one has gotten any checksum failures with this test except on the SAROO. So the SAROO is the odd man out here. It's the only one that is not able to just consistently load data accurately and fully.
Sega RPG fan asks, was it run on Satiator? Actually, right here, it was
Yes.
run for 8.5 hours on Satiator.
Yep.
7,211 times.
It
It
passed.
passed, 0 failures.
Yeah,
Alright,
so
on
this is,
Satiator.
We have this
this
whole
was
image showing.
this was run on a matchup center with a CDR, Satiator, Fenrir, Phoebe ODE, Mr.
Mhm.
Yabuse, and SAROO. So it was run on possibly every single like situation you could possibly think of, aside
Yeah.
from maybe a Rhea, but I mean it's the same as a Phoebe, so
Same as
it's probably
Phoebe.
gonna have
I
the
guess
same
we didn't have
results.
mode. We didn't run on mode,
And
but
mode
I
as
mean,
well, yeah. The mode's the only one that's missing as well.
yeah, like we could probably run a couple more emulators, SSF and Mnafn. But I think the point is gotten across here by this image. Everything's working fine, even the emulators, except for the SAROO. So there is a problem with the SAROO. There's something that needs to be fixed here. Now, I mean, this is what?
Oh, I was going to ask you, what's the whole deal with like the sector delay workaround?
Yeah, so somebody, so Trekkie's posted an issue to the GitHub of the SAROO's like official GitHub to let the creator of the SAROO, TP Unix, know that this is a problem and let everybody else know there's a problem. And when he did that, that prompted other users to start running the test as well on their SAROOs and other devices, and they're seeing for themselves. One user had an interesting result that seemed to show that the SAROO fared better with increased sector delay. The person named Null Pointer BR got 33 checksum failures over the course of 10 hours on their SAROO when they didn't mess with the device's sector delay. But when they increased the sector delay to 10,000, which is massive, and ran the test again, they got no checksum failures at all. Now, what's a sector delay? We don't have the specifics on it because it's just something that SAROO made up. But according to SAROO tester YZB, it is in a value can increase in like the INI file or whatever for the SAROO that causes the SAROO to pause for a certain amount of time after reading each sector in a game's data before reading the next sector's data. So this is like using CD terminology. A CD is actually divided into sectors, kind of like slices of a pizza or a pie. Yep. And so data will be organized so that it neatly fits into a particular little slice of that pie, a little sector. And it can't really cross over into the next sector. Like you've got to have files like split up.
Exactly,
yeah,
and that's the reason why your laser moves like crazy across it, where it'll read from one section, move to a different section, read that. So that's the way it worked, and it looks like Trekkey was saying that he's thinking that this is a race condition in their CD block implementation. So I guess for people in layman's terms, a race condition is pretty much like basically think of it this way. Imagine you're building I guess for example, you're building a tree house, and one person finishes the doors, but you're still working on the windows. So you have to wait for the windows to be done before you could put it into the house, I guess, for say. And you're waiting on the windows for it to be completed. But if there's a race condition, and I guess what he's thinking is that the SAROO is thinking that, oh yeah, the doors are on, it's done, when the windows are not done yet. So it's causing issues.
Yeah, with software, a race condition happens when like there's a certain timing between two pieces of code they're supposed to hit at certain times, and if they're hitting at a time that the program does not expect, different times, then that causes a bug, causes a problem. So because increasing the sector delay is reducing the number of checksum failures with the SAROO, that is making Trekkies think that it is a race condition problem with the FPGA itself. That there's some kind of problem with maybe the memory, the memory circuitry with it, where it is one thing about it is outracing another thing about it, and it's causing some corruption issues with just writing data off of the SD card. So that's an interesting thing to discover, an interesting discovery. That may be the cause for all of the audio glitches, the crashes, lots of problems that have happened with the SAROO. And if they're able to figure out the solution to this race condition and get this thing working just as well as every other ODE and emulator and whatnot, then that could even mean that they won't need the game specific patches anymore. You know, the games that use expanded RAM, like some of the
Right.
Capcom games, Vampire Savior and X-Men and stuff like that, they might not need game specific patches anymore. They might read correctly off of the expanded RAM that's on the SAROO cartridge. Who knows? Now, this did get the attention of TP Unix. He did post under the GitHub issue, and I lost. He said, it looks like the FPGA firmware has some problem. I'll debug it later. So he's acknowledged it. He sees that it's a problem. He's hopefully going to work on it, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So does this have to do as well with 'cause I know that there's a certain setting that allows it to go faster than a CD to read the speeds. Do you think that has something to do with it? Maybe if he sets it to where it reads as like a CD speed, it will fix that issue, but it also will be the CD speed.
Yeah,
for
I
reading.
mean, well, I think that's just the sector delay, right? That you're talking about.
Is that the sector? Yeah, like I said, I think the easiest solution in my opinion, but I don't know. Like I haven't had time to dig deep into it, but I'd say that maybe just have it read at the same speed as a CD would and expect it that way, versus having it go faster. Like it's nice to load it faster,
Well,
but I mean, when there's all these side
so here's the
effects, it's
thing,
not
right?
really worth it.
The SAROO is already loading things like faster than a CD normally would.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't have like any sector delay, and so that sometimes does cause issues, and so that's why sometimes they suggest to users who are having glitches to set the sector delay from 0 up to some kind of a number to try, and they find different numbers that work with different specific games to try to help with that, because it is literally just like outpacing what the game expects the data to be coming in at. Now, this sector delay of 10,000 that this null pointer BR used, that's way faster than YZB actually recommended. He said if you do a sector delay higher than 6,500, that can cause stuttering with streaming data like FMVs. So it actually is going to cause other problems if their only solution is to just add sector delays to everything.
That's
and
not like a
also,
sustainable workaround, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
that's not. I guess what I'm saying is
Right.
that not add like is there like a way to put a blanket sector delay where, because I imagine that the other ODE developers had the same issue where their ODEs were reading it pretty fast, but I guess maybe this has to do with it taking over the CD block, so maybe there's also that complication that is
yeah, it's not really about the speed. I think if like it still needs to get investigated, obviously this problem, but like it doesn't seem to be a speed issue. It's more of an issue of I know that maybe it's the term race condition that's tripping you up, but it's not necessarily that something is going too fast or needs to be slowed down. But it's that the circuitry itself is doing things out of order, is doing things incorrectly, and that's causing data corruption.
Shadow Mask brings up a good point, I guess, that Trekkies is trying to explain, is that they are not interested in starting from scratch. They don't seem to be interested in just peeling it back and starting from the ground up to make things work right fundamentally. Instead, it's more like it's already out the door. People are already selling it. We just want to continue to slap band-aids on the issue, right? And that's the thing, is you really would have to like take it back to that, and that's what our original article was about, all the way back when it was like the hand was forced. They didn't want to, like, Hitomi was working on this. Hitomi 2500 was also working on this project, and they left the project because it was just like there were some insurmountable issues, and they obviously found like a workaround to get it onto Chinese AliExpress or whatever, and sold. But like that kind of like forced the hand into say, okay, now we've just got to continue to support it as is and put band-aids on the problems instead of actually like, engineer it correctly. And it's
I mean,
obvious
this
to me,
thing
like,
might need a different hardware revision. Like every SAROO that's out there might not
Potentially.
even really be able to be fixed just by firmware. Potentially, it just is just speculation.
That's why I mean, I kind of agree with you, because I feel like, why would they be so hesitant otherwise? You know what I mean? Something tells me that it's like the hardware they're working with. And again, they wanted to go with a hardware revision, and they canceled it. But once this one got out and leaked, and so many sellers on AliExpress and Alibaba and whatever
Just
started selling them.
opened
it was just like,
Pandora's
okay,
box. Yeah.
never mind. This is the one we're going with, with this FPGA and everything like that. And this, so yeah, that's really the issue. Is it's like I think that they realize now. It's like that's probably where the hesitancy or reluctance is coming from, because they know that they probably need to work with different hardware in order to do that. But
that could be.
It could be. That's speculation too, but it's kind of like coming from a place of it's reasonable to assume something like that. But I mean, again, Trekkies is right. I want folks to know that it's like we're not haters.
We're not trying to be haters.
We are not haters, and we are not trying to be elitists either. We are not saying that the SAROO is like fundamentally inferior or anything like that. I have 2 of them. Okay, like I think the SAROO is a cool idea, but I think the implementation is everything. Execution is everything, right? And we have really, really smart people in our community that like Trekkies, for example, who know like what it needs and has tried to give all the help he can give, and has been met with a lot of pushback. Because I guess like there are things that they just are not willing to do. And it's like at this point they're just more interested in putting band-aids on it.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the U.S.'s healthcare system. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Sorry, I shouldn't go there, but I mean,
you should,
there are
because
certain systems that are in place.
There
are certain systems that are in place, and in order to fix them, you almost have to just kind of take it back to square one.
I mean, here's the thing. It's all in GitHub. So, I mean, couldn't someone who's just really motivated and smart and fed up with this whole situation just like take a look at it and start trying to figure out the solution to the problem themselves? And like they can be the ones to come up with the SAROO 2 electric boogaloo that works better.
No, they named it SAR2. SAROO SAR2.
SAR2D2?
SAR2D2. Oh man!
But yeah, even Trekkie said that people think I hate the SAROO, but I really don't. What irritates me is that it's like you're not allowed to point out the problem and try to get them to fix it. And I do agree. Like I think like people, we're not trying to say, oh, you guys wasted your money, or oh, you're dumb for getting this or anything. Like that's not like we have it, we use it, like it works, but it's like, would you not want like a better version?
I have a really good analogy, Pat.
Yeah, what's up?
It's the exact same way that we feel about like the pound cables, right? It's like, here we are. Our job is to be like town criers for how great Saturn is and how people should experience Saturn. At the same time, I know that if you go buy a pound cable, or you buy what is it, a level height cable, or whatever, any one of those like crappy, I know that you're gonna take it home, you're gonna plug it in to your TV, and you're gonna see RGB, and you're gonna be immediately impressed by RGB, just how clear that is on the title screen. But once you start playing like a Capcom fighter and you see like the lag, or you start playing I don't know, Sega Rally, you're going to think it sucks. And you're not going to be experiencing what I'm experiencing. If I'm writing an article about that game, or if we're talking about that game, you're going to be thinking, wow, man, those guys don't know what they're talking about. Or like, I don't know what game they're playing, but the game that I'm playing blows because it's not playing as tight as they're talking about. So it's the same kind of thing.
Didn't your brother have that exact experience?
He told me that he didn't like Sega Rally because it was just like really, really slippery and really what do you call it, like there was a ton of lag and stuff like that. And I was just like, okay, you need to get a better
solution.
Video output.
I heard that from a radio station. Some guy on a radio station I was listening to said that he got an NES and he plugged into his TV with the composite cable and said it looked awful and he didn't want to do it ever again. And it's like, no, I got to call into the studio and help him. But I think a lot of people just don't realize that you have to pay a little bit more to get it sorted. But I mean, a lot of people don't realize that. I mean, I do think it's funny. A lot of people drop so much money on games, but they'll still use like a crappy composite upscaler or something, and there's nothing like inherently wrong with that, but like if you're thinking that you're not having a good experience because you're doing it, like I don't know, to me it's like, why would you drive a car that has that has those sort of issues, I guess maybe just my mentality.
Oh yeah.
Are we saying then that the SAROO is the pound cables of Saturn ODEs?
It's the closest analogy I could find. No, there are a lot of like really cool things that the SAROO does that it's capable of doing. And as a concept, as an idea, I think it's amazing. But again, it falls short because of these issues that are like, it's almost impossible to troubleshoot too, because it's going to be mileage varies for everybody. And some people say, oh, well, my game craps out. I'm in the middle of Grandia, or I'm in the middle of some, time intensive RPG that I have to invest in. And,
I want to play virtual and I can't play it.
Longer gameplay sessions really suffer from this problem, because as you can see, the farther you go along, the more you have to like save your game, reboot the console to make sure you're not going to end up crashing on yourself. And that's the thing, is like it compounds, like the issues compound, as you go along, because I just want people to experience Saturn the way that it should be, not from an elitist standpoint. There are so many different ODEs out there. Pick one. And if you're going to play with SAROO, enjoy the fast load times, in fighting games and stuff like that, but don't just
the integrated RAM.
Buyer beware that you're going to maybe experience some issues. And you're going to be have issues playing fan
translations, homebrews, and some games might not load. But I mean, I'll admit it. It'll play 95% of the library fine. Like if you want a cheap solution, it's a good entry point. If you want to just play some games, and that's what we recommend to people too. It's like, well, if you just want to hop in some games and you don't mind having issues here and there, but if you really want to taste the nectar, if you will, you need to really. I mean, you don't even have to pay that much money. Get like a Fenrir and do some unplugging, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I mean, if you can import it, a Fenrir. If you don't live in the United States, it's easy to get a Fenrir, and it's only
ignorance is also bliss. Ignorance is also bliss. I find that a lot of people are totally happy with their SAROO because they don't know anything better. Like they don't know that it can be better. So that it's cheap, it works pretty good, and it loads games fast, right? So like on the whole, they're happy with their purchase, and that's fine. It's just that they, that if that's what they're thinking, that all Saturn gameplay is like it's probably not a good indication. I hate sounding like it. I hate having people think that we're trying to be elitist here. We're not. Like we have extensive coverage of this device on our website, arguably more extensive coverage than like the Fenrir or the Satiator. But I mean, there's not a whole lot to write about the Satiator. It just works. You know what I mean? So like what else am I gonna say,
Yeah, no, that's definitely fair, and I definitely think this is the story that you should put on our Retro RGB as well, Dan, because I think this is something that I think he definitely would like to talk about.
Yeah, because there just was an article published on Retro RGB about the SAROO.
Yeah, it was my firmware. But
was that just your okay? Oh, that was the original firmware of it. Yeah, no, this is really good. I mean, this is something that I know Bob would be interested in seeing this.
I know he doesn't like having like a bunch of stories about the same device, in a week, but
I think this is a different take on it, though.
Yeah,
I will say this is just a note to Trekkies. I mean, I don't know if he has any interest in redoing this, but just so you don't get people who are like, well, this test wasn't done to a whatever standard or whatever, like it's important to probably have all of these tests be the exact same amount of time, right? Because when you do any kind of science, quote unquote scientific tests like this, you want to make sure that you have a control and that like all of them are done to the same, so if maybe 3 hours on each or 8 hours, or have it go 24 hours on each and just see what happens, but one of them is like Fenrir only got an hour test, but I guess the results are kind of like, for in an hour it tested 911 times, versus 7,200 times for the Satiator over 8.5 hours. But anyway,
yeah,
it still gets the point across.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely think this is really talkable on the clip. I think I don't want to clip this out and make this a YouTube clip, because I think this is a really good thing to talk about and let people know that this might not be something that firmware could fix. This might be a hardware revision.
Yeah. Okay.
What's really interesting to me is that this is really interesting to me is that Yabause will Mr. Okay, so Mr. was a 3 hour. So Mr. was a 3 hour test, and the mod chip Saturn was a 3 hour test, and we don't know how. So, and both of those are a very similar number, 2535, 2458. I was just looking at that, like, how close is that if they're both 3 hours? Like, how many times did it pass? Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, the satiator does intentionally maintain the same speed as the CD drum usually
for
would,
maximum compatibility.
Compatibility, right? Yeah. Actually, what's funny is Trekkies was asking. He was talking about this a lot with Professor Abrasive, the maker of the satiator, in the satiator Discord this week. And Professor Abrasive was like, "Oh yeah, no, I mean, it can go faster. Like, I just don't do that because that would it could cause problems." And so Trekkie said, "Well, just for the heck of it, like, can you put out firmware that will kind of like unlock that?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, here you go." And he put it up there, I think like yesterday. He's like, "This should make it go like 6 times faster than a normal like CD-ROM." And I think Trekkie's tested it a little bit. He's like, "Oh wow, yeah, like this is faster." So I mean, it's entirely possible to make other ODs go faster, but it's just like it can cause problems in some games. So it's just simpler and easier to have that speed limit, So
yeah,
so,
and I think that's
like,
what we're seeing here with the SAROO.
I would love to get my hands on that firmware. Because I swear, for everybody who feels like that is like a selling point or like a punching weight for the SAROO, it's like, so just so you understand, it's not because the SAROO can't, it's not because the satiator can't do that. It's because we know it's not a smart thing to do.
My thing is, I wonder
developers. I was
gonna say that I think the funniest thing is that I think that at a point that it's going to be faster, the bus is going to be the bottleneck at that point to get the data around to that point compared to the speed at which it could transfer the data. So I think that at that point you're just bottlenecking the all the buses on there, which I think is really funny.
But there's a spec, and everybody's designing their games to that exacting spec, and it's CD read speed. So there's, why would you want it to be any different than, exactly like the, if anything, I can see like maybe homebrew projects might benefit from like a faster read speed if they design their game to like work around that,
Yeah,
but I mean, you're trying for, and the SAROO, like their goal, as they've said, has always been like retail library compatibility. So if you're going for retail library compatibility, then make it as 1-to-1 as possible, right? Yeah.
Well, this has been a good long discussion on this podcast,
exactly.
huh, guys?
Yeah, no
this
kidding.
is us almost getting to SHIRO show territory. I might only be able to do one run of Star Fox today.
Yeah.
I was hoping to do
it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Let's thank our patrons. Oh, that's the oven going off there. I got some stuffed peppers to eat, so I got to run.
We got Murder of Crows. We got Anastasia Beaverhausen, Cerulean, Chad Clark, Chris Piper, Daniel Fredrickson, Derek Pascarella, A-Team, Emerald Nova, Evo42, Fat Drunk Friend Otaku, Gem Clasher Rank, Johannes Fetz, Lion Wing Publishing, Memphis, Normal Guy, Nutrageous, Paul Bort, Robert Ramsey, Rowan Dinked, Sega Steve, Shadow Mask, Stone Man, and Young Money Swee. All of you support us at the $10 and up level. We thank you very much for your support. And to everyone else who supports us at any level, thank you so much. Your name will be in the credits at the end of the show. And please don't forget to join our Discord, link in the description. If you are watching this or listening and you are not yet a Discord member, please go ahead and do that. We have a lot of great discussion throughout the week. I always say if you're in the Discord, you probably know what we're going to talk about on the show before we do. But and even then, you just have your ear to the ground in terms of what's going on in the Saturn scene. Otherwise, you're kind of finding out about it after the fact. But yeah, come be a part of our community and get involved in something cool and Saturn related.
Yeah, and definitely stick around.
Once again, donate to Mr. Fredrickson's GoFundMe. The link is still pinned here at the top of chat.
Yeah, go do that. I'll probably add to the description, and we have it on our website as well. I think so. Do we have it on the website? We'll add it if it's not on the website. But
no, it's not on the website.
It's on our social media.
It's on our social media. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll add it over under the support tab. I'll do that after probably the stream or a little bit later tomorrow. But stick around for the gameplay portion. I'm gonna run to the bathroom before that starts, but we're gonna play Star Fox 64. If you're listening, you can go on YouTube. I will put it up as a clip, So if you're listening to it now, it might be on YouTube or it might be a day or two afterwards. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm going to go play some Star Fox. I will talk about it a little bit and talk a little bit about that and see how that plays. But yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. And remember, you must play Sega Saturn.
You must play Sega Saturn. Catch you later. Don't go anywhere. Just stay here.
Alright, let me sort it out. Yeah. Need the mic? Yeah, I did. Okay, let me just get sorted out real quick and get positioned a bit so that we can do a stream. Guys, talk about that. Go. I should hit the start button. The controller would be nice. Yeah, I'm excited to hit up some Starfire. I almost said Star Trek. I've been watching too much Star Trek recently. But yeah, let's go. It's gonna be on Indie, and we put it under Stairfax. Alright guys, welcome. We are going to try out the Star Fox 64 Dreamcast ports. This is using the decompiled Star Fox 64. That was posted online quite a while back. I think they finished up, and Jay and Martin has put it on Dreamcast, so we can all enjoy it on Dreamcast. There's a there should be a link in the description talking a little bit about how to patch that, or video beforehand. So let's get in and play some Star Fox. Stairfax, if you will. Stairfax temperatures, or stuff of that nature. But yeah, look, they did the School of Dreamcast logo.
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1.
Down a tiny bit.
We need your help, Star.
But yeah, no, it's really cool. Definitely noticing there's some audio issues, like there's a little bit of popping in the audio, and there is some little text glitches here and there. But for the most part, it's been really great. Like, I played through this last night, and it's pretty good. I'm going to try to do the run of to get Fox James McCloud, but I cannot promise that I will get that. I am pretty bad at the I think it's Sector Y with all the mechs. I sometimes don't get the points that I need for that, so I think we might go James McCloudless, but I'll try it. Honestly, I actually learned recently I've never played Aqua, so I don't know how good I am at that. So let's see. Hopefully I'll get good. Well, check it out. Obviously you can do the text thing with the controller and move the 64 around and make their heads move. So always like that feature. I always played around with that and just spin that around. That's always been my favorite feature. I love they have like the Mario 64 sort of esque things in these games. I kind of miss that. They really need to do more menu stuff where they can do things like that. They have a moving around. I love the rip-off level of Independence Day. I actually do too. That's one of my favorite missions with Bill. Honestly, really great. But yeah, let's get started. I think we're gonna hit that level because I think that's in the. I think so. Basically, it's gonna be the hardest version, the hardest path is what I'm gonna aim for, but I kind of mess up on Sector Y and the 8 switches on the Landmaster level, so those are my 2 levels I'm probably gonna mess up on, so we might not get the James McCloud ending, but I should be able to play it to the end. I did a little warm-up last night, because I played this like hundreds of times, but fun fact, I actually never played Aqua before. I didn't realize that there was an option. I never played that level, so I actually never used the submarine, which is kind of weird. And it's only on that level, I think. You can't get it any other level, which is weird. I hate this game. Yeah, no, it's definitely a game. I like the atmosphere of it. I definitely understand that. I think a lot of people, especially on Saturn, this SHIRO show, kind of prefer Panzer Dragoon, and I don't entirely blame them. I definitely like Panzer II. This is gonna sound really bad, but I do think I prefer Star Fox over Panzer. It's really sad to say, and you know, now I'm playing through it. Last day I was thinking about that. I was like, man, I really play better through an N64 game than a Saturn game, and I kind of feel really bad. But I don't know. I try to give everything love, so I do feel bad. Yeah, moving around the level. So let's start off on some Cornerias. You have to watch a game you hate. Lame models, awful voices. Yeah, the voice acting is not the greatest, but I do like this line. Andros won't have his way with me. That's a little bit TMI, Fox. A little bit TMI. But yeah, we're starting Corneria. Definitely classic level. I guess question in chat, do you want me to do the hard run or do you want me to do the easy boss? Because I can. We don't have to do the hard level. I'm gonna ask the chat. You know what? You do my paths. Do you guys want me to fight the hidden boss? Or I guess the hidden boss that Falco finds, or do you want me to fight the default boss? I'll do whatever the chat asks. So if we don't want to do Fox, we don't have to. I mean, James McCloud path, but I think a lot of people want that one, so I'm just gonna aim for that one. But if people want me to do different veerings, I can let the mothership blow up the base and do the nether path. Hidden boss, hidden boss. I'll do the hidden boss.
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Hidden boss. All right, hidden boss time. Alrighty then. Ow. And I'm getting hit by a lot today. There we go. There we go. Take that. Oh, I kind of like shooting my teammates. It makes me happy. I know it's probably not the most conductive to winning the game, but also the teammates suck, so it's funny when they die. Let them suffer. Yeah, get the golden ring, get the bomb. I was worried that because I haven't played this in a while, I thought I was gonna mess up Falco, but I ended up getting saving Falco. There we go. Got the blue lasers, the blazers, if you will. Hit that. Also, there were several times where I accidentally ripped off the wing and lost the laser by mistake. Like I'd do something stupid, like I'd go against the ground or hit something. So that was my bad and really stupid of me. Damn, I'm surprised I'm racking up the bombs. Falco, why? Why would you do that?
Something's wrong with the G diffuser.
There we go.
I guess I should be.
Yeah, shut up, Falco. No one likes you anyways. But yeah, I'm just gonna rack up the bombs because I actually honestly run out of bombs quite easily. Barrel roll, do a barrel roll. I think that's one of my favorite YTMNDs, is that barrel roll one. Also, I suck at getting hits, so I'm gonna be sucking. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do the Falco path. Wow, thank you, game. I definitely could have used that bomb. Thanks, bro. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. It's just this one that's hard. Oh shit! No! Oh, that was close. I almost messed that up immediately. Take that.
Falco, where you going? I found the target. Try to keep
That was actually really funny. I almost lost that one. But yeah, for the most part, the game's been running really smooth, and I do really enjoy it. Like, there's nothing that, it feels just like when I played N64. I don't have any performance issues. I think maybe the only issue I've been having is hitting stuff, but I think maybe it just might be me, not playing in, like, 15 years. That might be it. I'm guessing that's probably more than likely it was. Just trying to show off, yeah.
Incoming enemy from the rear. Soft altitude.
Yeah, you can hear some clicking in my right ear on the soundtrack. Also, my controller's vibrating like crazy. I think... God damn it, Falco, get out of my way. Yeah, I do like the refinement. Like, I can aim a little bit more... I can finesse the controls a lot easier on this than the N64 controller. But also, it doesn't help that I kind of kill my N64 controller by playing Mario Party. Shut up. Also, the voice lines repeat so much. Oops, I want to shoot that. There we go. There we go. I'm killing my teammate. Stairfax. Boom. Yeah, my controller's vibrating like nuts. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the early rumbling. It's just like it's either they rumble a little bit or it rumbles like forever and half the controller like shakes the house. It's very annoying. I'm not a big fan of the rumble features. Anybody else feel that way, or do people actually like the rumble, like in controllers? I definitely like to hear what people think. Like, is there anybody else that just turns it off? Because it's like, I know that's supposed to be immersive, but it really just is annoying more than anything. Aw, dang it. I missed getting 100. Oh well. I don't think I got the star, though. Sucks. Yeah, so yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, didn't get a star. I got it last time. I was really good last time I got the stars, but... Okay, so this one I need to get 100 hits on. So I'm gonna try to get this one, but I can make no guarantees. This is the one that I might end up messing up and not getting the James McCloud ending. But I will try. I will try. But I do like this one. It's like I do like all the tropes. Like, this one's a Gundam one. Like, this is obviously like the Zaku's or whatever. I think that's the name of the one. The Zaku's are the enemy ones in Gundam, right? From the original Mobile Suit Gundam. E #1, Pat. So yeah, I tried to look at a tutorial on how to do this one. Oh, cool. Oh, I thought you couldn't lock onto those dudes. Yeah, I might have actually already messed up on this one. But we'll see. There's a chance I might get good. Try my best. It's like going down is the one you want to do on that one.
You're supposed to shoot them all. Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side. The enemy's coming from behind.
Yeah, I'm at... Oh, gosh. Oops, missed a checkpoint. It's fine. Not resetting anyways. Oh yeah, and these things count as hits, I forgot. Yeah, it looks like we might be cooked on this one, but I'll try my best to hit 100, but it's gonna be hard. Yeah, that was a good one we could have got for that.
He's quick. Be careful. We're gonna break through that fleet. Is that the best you can do?
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Yeah, there's a chance we might be able to make it. We're at 85, we might be able to pull it off, but I don't know.
All range mode. Knock it off, Bob.
Enemy field analyzed.
Gee, quit moving around.
These guys are tough.
Gee, quit moving around. Good job. Keep up the good work.
We might be able to do it. If the boss gives us 10, we're good. If he gives us 11, we can do it.
I'm coming for you. Shoot, I'm taking damage. Got you, little freak.
Yeah, if the boss gives me 10, I think we can. But I don't know. I've not faced this one in a while. It might just give me 10 through for both of them. But we'll see.
What's wrong?
It's funny, I sometimes can like kill him in, like a couple of hits, but sometimes I just like never kill him. It takes me forever to get him. It probably doesn't help that I'm streaming on top of it. Also, I might die.
I'll take you guys out from the ship. Got you, little freak. What's wrong? Is that it?
Let these hit.
There we go. And can we get 10 from that? If we get at least 7, we got it. Yeah, we got it. There we go. That was close as hell. Ooh, that was close as hell. Oh, yeah, we got it. Oh, there we go.
We're heading for Aquid.
Sweet. Okay. I was so worried we didn't hit that. That was gonna suck if we didn't.
Your skills have improved, Pop.
Thank God. Yeah, I think Aquas, we don't need to do anything special. As long as we do Aquas, we'll be fine.
I guess you're good for
Yeah, Aquas should be too bad. I think the only other hurdle I think I'm gonna hit is when I get to the Landmaster, when I hit the switches. Because sometimes I miss them, so if anybody... Yeah, I think I might be able to get them all, but I'll try to get them. That one I might mess up on, but worst case, I mean, that's fine. There we go. Aqua time. I've actually, fun fact, I never played this level before. I've actually, I've never gotten 100, it's been really hard to get 100 hits on that one, so I never did Aqua, so this is the first time I've actually played with that marine, the submarine. Let's see, can I get it? That's cool. It gives you infinite,
I'm gonna check out the bio.
torpedoes. Dang. Oh, I cannot. It looks like I cannot. I can't charge the things. So I'm kind of. It just locks me onto it, I guess. Got the torpedo. Ow.
I'm sending the data to you guys.
Also, it is really hard to see on the CRT right now.
To help you see.
Like, I literally am just seeing black right now.
Solution has started.
I might just mess up on this one alone just because it's so dark. Like, it is hella dark right now. Oh my goodness gracious, it is dark.
Wow. Look at that.
Can I please get some lights?
Beautiful.
I guess I'm not hitting that guy.
How's the Blue Marine, Fox?
Sucks.
It's a good thing you prepared, Flip. This thing will never hold together.
Ow. It is so dark. Oh my god.
Do a barrel roll.
I'm working on it, Flippy. Getting shot by like literally everything. At least I got some health back. That's good. Like I said, when I told you I didn't play this before, I meant it. Like, I've not played this level before. This is a new thing for me.
Keep shooting. We've got lots of torpedoes.
Oh yay, more health! Yay!
You're the best, Flippy.
Thanks, Peppy.
This thing will never hold together.
Oh my gosh, shut up! That's the other thing. They repeat the same line sometimes. I think I'm just gonna spam tornadoes and do this, or torpedoes, tornadoes.
Yeah, you're supposed to spam the torpedoes for light. Like they told you that earlier in the level, but I think you didn't hear it. But yeah, you're supposed to light up the level with torpedoes.
Yeah, like I said, it's this is the first time I've actually been playing this level, ever. I was never very good at this game.
I got a bad
Well,
feeling
good enough to get the 50 kills. So actually, I might die on this one. Mostly because I can't see shit.
It's all good.
It's really
Just
dark.
keep using torpedoes.
Just spam them. Oops, missed that one. Probably would have been useful.
I found the bioweapon.
Sweet. Oh god.
Enemy field analyzed.
Aim for the 2 columns.
Oh shit.
Fire a homing torpedo.
What do you think I'm doing?
That's it, Fox.
Just spamming everything.
That's it, Fox.
Oh god, just 50 things flying at me.
Go for the eyes.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yay. There we go. Ooh. Red was not too bright. Or torpedoes. There we go. Yeah, I think you just play this game.
We're preparing to dock.
Man, it is very, very not easy to see on this one. There we go. Sweet. Another one down.
Flip. Blue Marine came through. Flip is not such a screw up after all.
Wow, what an a-hole. He's not a screw up after all.
I'll take the sky any day.
It's like, oh yeah, I just made a submarine, you know, you're welcome.
Sheesh, Falco. You too.
Bro, the dude made a submarine. Oh, not that bad. I mean, it's not 100, but you know. I'll take 93. I do like the exploit in the fire level, though, where you can pretty much get 999. And because it doesn't like end, there's no end to the level, so you can keep spamming and get like a full 999 on it. It's really cool. 99 hits. Alrighty then. I think we're not doing that level. That's kind of interesting. It's weird to not do the fire level. I actually like that level a lot too.
There's an enemy base there.
Zonies.
Good luck.
Alrighty.
Let's sneak in low and surprise them.
Fun fact, I guess I didn't do this one either.
This is Zonus.
So honestly, I don't know if there's any conditions on Zonus, so...
I can't believe they did.
What a jump.
So honestly,
I hear you, Slippy.
honestly, I'm not sure what the condition on Zonus. I might mess up, so...
Let's take them all out. Uh-oh. Have we been spotted?
Oh, I think he got hit by the spotlight, but I think it doesn't matter.
Fuck. Get this guy off me.
Yeah, I think the condition's not get hit by the spotlights.
That was too
Again, this is another level I have not played before because I just never got the 999 on that.
Follow your father's example, Pop.
Oh, well, guess not.
We're closing
Oh, hey,
in
it's Cat. Oops.
You trying to damage my pretty face?
Cat, what are you doing here?
Is that any way to greet a girl?
Yeah, that explains why I never saw Cat before in this. Probably because she's on this level. I think this is the only one that she could be on.
Hey, what's the big eye?
Might be. Yeah, that's why we don't get Bill either.
Whoa! Watch out!
Yo, Pat, Jan Martin is in the chat.
Oh, nice. How's it going, Jane Martin? I'm really liking this. I'm really liking the port of it. I'm trying my best to get the James McCloud ending, but I'm also not played the path very often. And by very often, I mean this is the first time I'm playing the path ever. Really liking this. Did you have anything you want to say about the progress on the I guess the port? It seemed like it was a really, really cool project, and I'm really a big fan of all those ports you've been working on. Especially the I really like the was it the patcher too? Oof. No, I didn't want to do that.
Sending supplies.
Oh, okay. I wanted to slow down.
Enemy tanker!
There we go.
You've got an enemy on your tail.
Oh, slow down a bit. Oh, dang it, I missed the bomb and the health. Go. There we go. A little bit of health back.
Here I go!
Here I go, here I go, here I go. Whee!
Make way for tech. You trying to damage my pretty face?
No! Get out of the way! The lasers are shooting at you, don't get hit. Oh no, oh gosh, it bumped me up! Oh god.
These guys don't quit.
Good.
Shoot! I can't shake this guy.
Did that get him, or are you still getting hit, Falco? Oh damn, Falco's getting nailed.
Careful, it might be a trap.
Something's coming from the sea.
Disrespectful little whelp.
Uh,
I'll teach you some respect.
Enemy shield analyzed.
trying to figure out where to shoot at. Well, I'm not hitting it so far. Oh, I see. I have to hit it with the bomb. That's why. Probably why they give me 5,000 of them. Yeah, Falco got rocked for sure. He usually is getting his ass kicked all the time. I'm guessing that's his personality in the game. Oh, jeez, I just missed that by an inch. Oh god. Well. Oh god. This one I might need a restart on. This one's rocking my butt. I'm working on it. Oh my gosh, that's so mean. Ow. Oh, I am deader than dead. I know, I don't have any... Oh gosh. No. I can't get the bombs. Oh god. Yeah, I have not played this one before, so I do apologize for people. This one is one I have not played before. And I gotta reset. I probably gotta reset this one. I'm like at one hit right now. Come on, give me some health things, please. Oh god. Oh my gosh, that one gave it? Okay, there we go. Well, at least we got a little bit of health. Oh god, that almost hit me. That's a loose term. Alright is not the term I would use. I'm working on it. No, oh my gosh. He just keeps going under the water before I can hit it. Ow. Cool.
Destroy the two exhaust pipes.
Oh my gosh.
His arm is tough. Use Bob's welder.
I know, it's so hard. But every time I get one, he goes underneath the water. Then you gotta like... Yeah, it is the hard route. I guess that's fair. I did sign up for it. Oh, I am deader than... Oh, God. Oh, God. I am getting rocked. There we go. Yeah, I figured I need to reset. Okay.
Aim for the rudder, Fox.
This should be at least be a little bit easier. Hopefully this time I know what to do. Oh, God. I want my lasers.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Enemy tanker. You've got an enemy on your tail.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Here I go.
Oops.
Hey, what's
My bad.
the idea? Make way for attack.
Oh, God, though.
You trying to damage my pretty face?
I'm trying not to die. Well, I guess oh no, that was not good.
Back off, Fox.
God, this is definitely hard.
Jeez Louise, what is that? Be careful, it might be a
It is.
Something's coming from the sea.
Okay, well, we got our health back, so we're looking good. I might be able to do this. Maybe. Probably not.
Disrespectful little whelp. I'll teach you some respect.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Oh, did I just like waste them doing that? No. Damn it.
Adjust 10 degrees right. Fire. Fenrir, angle okay. Fire torpedo.
Oh.
Prepare to surface. All sections ready. Engage.
Oh my gosh. Is there any way to like the hit the high part? Oh, okay, that's why. Okay. They probably should oh, well, this is the hard route, so.
destroy the two exhaust pipes.
Yeah, is there like a, yeah, I'm guessing that, yeah, is there like a, I'm guessing because every time I do it, he gets his health back, so I'm not sure if there's like a, if I have to do it fast or something, or... I'm gonna milk the bombs or farm them real quick.
His armor's tough. Use bombs wisely.
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, I hit both parts at the same time. I see why. I see what you're talking about.
Destroy the 2 exhaust pipes. His armor's tough. Use bombs wisely.
Oh, Jesus, and sink me into the water.
Destroy the 2 exhaust pipes. His armor's tough. Use bombs wisely. His armor's tough. Use bombs wisely.
Drop the crane now.
Oh, I see. You have to do it. Probably have to do it multiple times. That's why.
Quick, destroy the crane.
Shoot. Fire! Fire!
Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, thank god, that was so close. Oh. Oh man, that was a close one. I see, okay, I think you just have to do it multiple times, that's why. Like, that was the first time I fought that dude.
All aircraft report.
Ooh, that was close.
I'm having some trouble here.
Yeah, that was like the last inch of my life to kill that.
Looks like we're heading for Macbeth. Cat.
She's just a figment of the imagination. Alrighty then. We definitely didn't do it close at all. Did I even do this one? The next one? Well, let's get the little golden things. That's good. Oh, Macbeth. Oh, yeah, that's the Landmaster one. Yeah, I did that one. This is the do or die. This is the one I don't get the switch or I don't. I hope I don't make it. I think I might reset if I...
It'll be a piece.
I might reset if I don't get it. I'll see if I can. But we'll try. Yeah, this is my favorite one, the Landmaster one.
I spot the train. I'm taking it out.
Here come the little hyenas now. Here you go. They're not taking me seriously.
Okay, guess not.
Here they come. Just shoot it, Bob.
Oh, cool.
Boy, really clever.
Cat's in this one. That's cool.
Cat, not you again.
Is that any way to greet a girl?
Bomb. There we go. That was annoying.
How's the Landmaster, Fox?
I think this one's probably my favorite mission. I know. Don't worry. Flip. Oh, well. There we go.
Don't let them get to the supply depot.
I'm working on it. There we go. I really want that bomb.
Shoot, he's right behind you.
Oops, sorry about that, Falco.
I can't shake this guy.
Falco, you gonna die. Oh, that was close. I almost did not get that one. Already, we're almost through this. Are we not supposed to say that word, the Macbeth one? Okay, so I can risk try it. You know what? I'll play it as is. If I get the switches, I get the switch. If I don't, I don't. I think it'll be fine if I don't get either. I think I can live with it. I don't know why I need these. I already got those.
I see the fuel bunker on the right side. Take the switch ahead. Shoot the 8 switches to open the lock.
Make way for cat.
1, 2 of them.
I've got the left. You take the right, hun.
Location confirmed.
3, 4.
Supplies.
I didn't expect to have to use this. You're very
I got 4 of them. There's 5. I didn't miss any, did I? The 5th one.
I'll lure these guys to the front.
Enemy field
6th one. 6.
I'm here to rescue.
8. Where's 7 at? Where's 7? Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, thank God. The switch where? Oh.
Step on the gas.
Oh, this one? Thank God. There we go.
Step on the gas.
Oh, that's a first. I can't believe I did that. Nice. Sweet.
No! Get the blade!
Wow, you could beat him that way? I did not know that.
I can't stop it!
Nice. Ooh, we're almost there to the McCloud, James McCloud ending.
All aircraft report.
I can see the look on their stupid faces.
I'm sure we heard him this time.
You're pretty good, Tiger. See you again.
Now it's our turn to kick some tail.
Nice. Wow, my team's not fully dead. That's good. Usually I lose one person by this point. Shh. Back in the bunker you go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Boop-boo. Yeah, I think this is the one I have to make sure that the great fox does not get hit by a missile. This is actually see more bad guys receive more pain.
Almost over. We're in your debt. Come back in one piece, Fox.
Will do, General.
Good luck. Came in here. No problems. Do you copy? Emergency maneuvers! Too late. Game over, pal.
Entering Venom Air Defense Zone.
Everybody stay alert.
Space mine's ahead.
Oh no, I did Area 6 before.
Einstein, I'm on your side.
Area 6 isn't that bad with the, I played that one before. I've never done this one.
Time for a little payback. Hold still and let me shoot you.
I'll probably get the laser.
Great Fox will cover you.
Oh yeah, this one I have to avoid the missiles.
Incoming enemy missile!
Shoot him down. We're being marked.
Oh shit, I messed that up.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to back
Oh,
off.
I think I messed that up.
Not yet, sir. They're on me. I'm getting killed. What's taking you so long, Fox? Ah, the son of James McLeod.
Those big cans are no match for me. You can never defeat me. I'll make those fools pay.
They've broken through the first line.
We're gonna break through that fleet.
Go.
They're through the second line. Great Fox will cover you.
Oh god, I have to make sure he doesn't get shot by the missiles again. Or at all.
Fire! Fire! Don't let them through!
Venom's racing.
Oh, RP Slippy.
Monkey food if I don't leave.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
There we go, getting the lasers. I need that one. Go.
The last line has been breached.
I'm getting a hell of a lot of hits on this one.
Crazy. Dead. Deploy it now. Knock it off.
That's probably help I'm killing everything. Okay. That's right, I don't have Slippy, so I don't know what his shields are.
Yo, what's up, Falco Gurgis?
Hey, what's
Thanks
up,
for-
Falco's in the chat too. This game's pretty good. I'm just really bad at it. But I'm having fun. The important part. This project's insanely nuts. So good. Get all the cool people in the chat. Okay, I gotta figure out where to shoot again. I think those little tentacle things.
Yeah, you shoot the 3 pink balls
Yeah,
before you
yeah.
close back up.
There we go.
Yeah, you'll have to do that a couple of times.
Yeah,
in
I figured.
certain circles.
It definitely isn't the easy path for sure. It is the fun one, so it's really nice playing this because I've not played like this path before. So I guess it's a nice treat for everybody and me. That way I can be able to like try this game out like I haven't played the levels before, which I haven't. I've legit never played these levels before. Damn, all the missiles coming from my ass. There we go. We'll see all the devs in the chat that worked on this. This game is really fun.
Destroy all 3 energy balls.
I'm killing the balls. There we go. Ball is gone. And the tentacles, I think, yeah. Go, killed that. Dang. Watch out to my chat, everybody. Seizure warning.
The shield is gone. Shoot the car.
Yay. We're not. Just shoot 3 shots. Already. That going. Ow. Hopefully I don't lose my double lasers. Trying to shoot these arms. They are not dying, are they? Well, there's that one. Yeah, no, the Dreamcast makes it significantly easier to shoot. Like the N64, I think I'd still be struggling with that last boss. I'm gonna... Oh, get away from that. Alright, seizure alert, everybody. At least it's not that bad. My controller is vibrating like nuts, though. Oh, this is a long-ass boss. Oh, I shoot the core, that's right. Yeah, there we go. Probably me taking my sweet time killing the core. Or killing the arms off is probably what it is. Got the cores exposed. Oop. Oh, there goes the laser. Alright. One more time with the seizure attack.
Watch out, Paul!
Holy crap, this is a long ass boss. Didn't help that I lost the laser thing. Oh my god, please die! Oh my god, this thing's taking forever. Oh god, I actually might have to restart this. That would suck immensely. Right. Or with the seizure procedure. Ready, well, we're out of the seizure range. Oh my god, please die. What do you mean that's another boss? Oh, did it just take so long to just reset the song? That's actually really funny. There we go. Okay. For the seizure procedure to go.
Watch out, Paul!
The controller is vibrating like nuts. Oh, thank god that ended. No, no, no! Not this again. Oh my god. Oh, I am dead. I am dead.
Never give up! Trust your instinct!
Oh my god, arm die. Oh god. Dead. Okay, well, I'm actually happy I restarted that one. I was like kind of not in a good place. Holy, that was a hard.
We're gonna break through that fleet.
They're through the second line! Great Fox will cover you. Fire! Fire! Don't let them through!
Venom's right there. Whew, that was
Location confirmed.
No,
Sending supplies.
I didn't do it, man. Oh god.
The last line has been breached!
These guys are crazy.
Oh no, I missed the guy. Why, Slippy? Why did you get in the way when I was paying attention? Why would you do that, Slippy?
Use the tentacles to open the core. Destroy all 3 energy balls.
Alrighty. See, we get these ball. Oh god, it's doing the seizure attack again.
Watch out, Bob.
Oh god, it's just throwing me up in the air. Right? Not one of them. Oh my god.
The shield is gone. Shoot the core.
It didn't work! Are you kidding me? None of the shots went through. Oh god. Oh my gosh. They aren't kidding. This is definitely the harder route.
So a couple of things. One, you gotta destroy those little red balls as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Because you only have a limited amount of time to destroy those and get hits in on the core. Like it's all the same timer before he closes up. 2, the core does have a really bad hitbox. It's really small, so you have to be like dead on accurate in the middle of the core to hit it, which is dumb, but that's how it is. There you go. Yeah, go.
Oh hell yeah, there we go.
Got it. Nice.
Just took 3 bombs.
Congrats.
Oh my god. It took forever. It's been a hot second since I played this one. It's an amazing looking Saturn game. Okay, I think I might have avoided the thing. They got wrecked. But it doesn't matter. They don't matter. I think
Hold on. We're entering venom
I think
airspace.
I think Falco will come back, but just won't be that wool, but it doesn't matter.
Say your prayers, Andros.
Say your prayers. Oh, I guess he's not in this one. What the
What were your
Why did you fly immediately into me?
Don't get too cocky, Star Fox.
Let's see how you handle our new ships.
New ships.
Too bad Dad's not here to see you fail. We'll make sure you never reach Andros. We'll just see about that, Star Wolf. I'll do you fast, peppy old pal.
Not yet. The party's just begun.
Give it up. You can't win.
I'll take care of you.
You're not welcome here.
Oh God.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies. I can't break free.
Oh, I'm deader than dead. Okay, maybe if I get to this, I won't be dead. Just barely.
Taking you so long, Fox.
I'm getting my ass kicked here.
You're not welcome here.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna bust you up real good. Knock it off.
What do you mean knock it off? I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh my God. Bro, those guys are cracked. I might actually end here. I might die here actually.
Let's see how you handle our new ships.
Too bad Dad's not here to see you fail. We'll make sure you never reach
Yeah, when somebody's on your tail, you've got to do the yeah, that like
The
backwards
roll
spin.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, not barrel roll, but I forget whatever it's called. But yeah, what you did, we kind of like did that move. That gets them off your tail, and you'll have to do it a lot because they get on your tail a lot.
You're not welcome here.
And also, you cannot use a charged homing laser on them because they'll just spin
Yeah.
out of that.
Yeah.
I won't let you get away from me.
Oh God.
I'll take care of you. Not yet. The party's just begun.
You're not welcome here.
Oh my God.
I won't let you get away from me.
I'll take care of you.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies. You're not welcome here. Never give up. Trust your instincts.
Oh no, not that way. Let the ring thing go. Oh God, it disappeared. That's great. Nope, I don't want to break and do that. Oh Lord. Okay, well I got one down, but I'm gonna get killed in a second.
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
Yeah, they got me. Damn. God damn.
Knock it off, Fox.
Yeah, they definitely kicking my ass.
Cocky Star Fox.
Let's see how you handle our new ships.
Alrighty.
Too bad Dad's not here to see you fail. We'll make sure you never reach Andros.
Nope.
We'll just see about that, Star Wolf.
No, oh, I forgot it's inverted.
I'll take care of you.
Oh, jeez. Nope, nope.
I'll do you fast, peppy old pal. You can't beat me. I've got a better ship. Knock it off, Fox. I can't break free.
Cool.
Sorry, guys. I gotta sit this one out.
Oh my god.
You good, but I'm better. I'm gonna bust you up real good. You're not welcome here.
Oh my god. They are kicking my ass.
Give it up. You can't win.
I'll take care of you.
You're not welcome here. I'm gonna bust you up real. Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
I'll take care of you.
Yeah, I literally can't like hit any of them.
I'm gonna bust you up real good.
Like holy shit. Oh my god.
Got a better ship. Give it up. You can't win. You good, but I'm better. I'm gonna bust you up real.
Oh god.
I'll take care of you.
No! I was at the edge of the battlefield, no.
You're not welcome here.
That screwed, I think that screwed me, I'm dead. Oh my god, I can't hit any of them. Oh great.
No way. I don't believe it.
Yeah, there we go. Oof. Oof. I'm like screwed on this one.
Don't get too cocky, Star Fox.
Let's see how you handle our new ships.
Too bad Dad's not here to
Oof, it's getting pretty late. This might be my last attempt. I'm gonna bail.
We'll make sure you never begin.
I gotta get to a party in a little bit, so I'm probably gonna have to call it if I don't get this one. But I mostly just wanted to do the stream just to show off the game a little bit. I didn't realize how hard the hard one is. Maybe I should have practiced that a little bit before doing that one. I should have done the slightly less hard one.
I'll take care of you.
Oh my gosh.
You're not welcome here. Take care of the guy behind me, Fox. Give it up. You can't win. I'm gonna bust you up
Oh my goodness.
What's taking you so long, Fox? Your father helped me like that, too. You're not welcome here. Come on, little man. Shoot me.
I'll take care of you.
Oh my goodness. There's so many of them. That I have to do this constantly because I'm just...
I won't let you get away from me.
Well, I'm getting some hits in, I guess, so... I don't think the bombs do anything against them either.
I'll take care of you.
Please.
Knock it off, Fox.
Oh my god, I can't get any of them inside of... Every time they do a barrel roll.
Knock it off, Fox.
I think this it might be why you have to keep you guys alive just because of this, but I accidentally shot Slippy, which kind of screwed me. I think I might have been able to do it with,
Take care of the guy behind me, Fox. Give it up. You can't win.
if I had, like, Slippy, I might be able to do it, but I think just because I'm on my base laser...
Give it up. You can't win. Location confirmed. Pending supplies. You're not welcome here.
Oh yeah, I'm dead. Rip.
I can't break free.
Oof, yeah, that's a game. Alright guys, I'm going to call it there. I just want to showcase this really quick. Thank you very much, Jane Martin and Falco Garrity and everybody that worked on this. This is amazing. And I can't believe I get to play Star Fox on the Dreamcast. I can't believe I get my butt kicked on the Dreamcast this badly, but I guess I chose my poison. I want to do the hard path. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. And remember, you must play Sega Saturn.